Good morning, welcome to Unranked Masters Part 3. This game, we're actually decently cooked. Orin definitely messed up our game plan. Vi ults you if you have E, you can buffer into the wall. Fizz drops your Frenzy with his E. And Poppy does the wholesome W key thing while also trying to put me into the wall, but hopefully we can do our thing. So not too much to talk about in terms of like draft, right? They have a good draft against us. We're actually in all emerald lobbies already. Didn't expect this going to day 3. That's pretty good. People are going to stop messing up as much, and that's pretty sweet for us. One of the biggest things about this game is the idea of Bork or Titanic, the age-old question. Faxi, I know you're watching, bro. So like, you need Bork if you wanted to start solo killing some of these tankier members really easily. But the hard part is buying Bork first and then playing into this team where if Ornn ever knocks you up, cool, you're dead. Vi, Q, Arzu, you're dead. Poppy exists, so or you get fizzled. So buying Bork first in games where 1, I'm solo frontline, and 2, like 1 Bork killing 1 person. If there's ever a second person in this scenario, I'm dead. So yeah, it becomes increasingly tough to buy it first. Now you can go Bork third, right? Titanic Wet Cleaver, get tanky enough, then swap to it. You know, we'll see what it turns out to be. But yeah, that's where we're at. So I always usually opt to go for a Titanic angle here. One option that you do have is when you have like a split pusher or something, you can opt for the 3 camp gank top, try and get them moving ASAP. I don't hate the play. I do think riskier plays like that. You know, we're an Emerald. Who knows if my York knows how to play for that exact scenario? So usually it's better, prioritize yourself, and just take your full clear. I'll try and show you. So like right here, we already know we're pushing. So I know that there's no gank right now. I already know there's no gank. That's how much you can learn about League, is just by looking at how many minions were right there in that exact moment. And I know that that wave's pushing to them. Now, if Ornn starts slamming it in the counterbalance, that's what's sweet. Is the fact that, like, well, he messed it up. Maybe I could take that gank. I often opt away from players that already are like, kind of messing up, whether or not they know it, because you know, that's like the odds of them messing up, you know, on accident for the gank too. So, I'm gonna take my money, get it straight up. But as we can see, it is pushing to them. So if I was standing there right now, what gank angle do I have? Slide through. Maybe I can flash Q, W2, and then he might go unstoppable. We'd be pretty cooked. Now, if that wave was here, getting pushed into us, oh, we'd be living a dream. Mid's looking pretty good right now. Mid is one of the best picks versus Vygar because he can E his cage. But Pokechamp versus Melee still hurts. Now, my Lucian living there is actually sweet. Taking this wave state. Looks like my team's really trying to get this one in. I'm just going to walk here. Either Vi walks here and we counter it, or they go in and die. Saw that one coming. He might live. Maybe not. Red buff. Nice. Yes, sir, Shove. See, now, here's a neat little thing you can do, right? Watch this. So put that wave in. Make them feel seen. I was waiting for the okay, sir. Didn't want to grief you, sir. Now, Vi gets bot crab. And then probably goes to top crab, which is a pretty solid play, no lie. A good player would be pathing to my raptors here, though. I can maybe look to counter this dive if it comes out. Oh, he might live that. That's okay. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Now Vi's actually on top side here. Now Vi went to the crab first, so because she didn't go to my raptors, this invade is less legal. We hard win this because we have Vigar coming in with cage. We can basically get her flash. If we hit it. You gotta remember that part. It's very important. Good try. Okay, let's see what we can do. Full clear here. Get it going. Game is 2-2, so although Vi is able to get the 50-50 on my raptors and get both crabs, life isn't too bad. We can take a damage gank here. Not that bad. Our odds of killing are like really low, but... Oh, just kidding. We can get his flash. Warren might look to cancel a recall. He probably saw me go here, but, you know, he has this whole space where he thinks I could, or where he could mess up and think that I'm there. Nice. We currently have losing AD carry, losing mid, and behind top. So we got a game on our hands. How are you, my friend? Now we tried to do the react to me being top lane counter gank, or counter invade rather. Words getting messed up. And that timer is just not good enough, and how deep wolves are into my jungle. It takes so much walking time, just so much going on for that to happen. It just takes way too long to bring that one home. Check out this wards again. He won't start this because he'd be doing a whole dragon without his bot lane, and that just won't happen. I would like to look for their bot lane, but right now we don't have a lot of options. He's probably farming his bot side, so these raptors should be gone. Right? The Scryer was up, I'd hit it. I'm going to play for this crab. I think this crab leaves us close to level 6. Actually, it might be level 6 since I have the bonus street, so we'll see. We're going to go for Philios here. See if we can get it for free. See what we can dodge. Step up, put him into the wall. Our mid laner didn't walk to this place, so we're probably dead here. Try and juke the Poppy Q. Yeah, we're pretty cooked there. If he was able to walk, that could have been sweet. I think he should run now, though. You need to run, brother man. So we're having a tough problem with our mid and AD carry. Our support is kind of getting caught in the middle of it. So this might be a Yorick angle at this point. Let's see what we can cook up. Support Poppy can be super tilting. Okay, I've kind of been there before. Now, I don't think typing something true is good in this situation. So typing something like slow the game down, what we actually need to do, wouldn't help in this situation. Because they're already so angry at this game, thinking that this game's completely over, that they're probably unable to try their best. And you can only bring them down from here. But we are, I mean, I wanted to say this earlier, we're in a full Emerald lobby. So this is, right, this is the cursed worst elo in the game clickbait thumbnail. And, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, almost every bronze player thinks that, like, you know, well, once I get to Emerald, it's fine. And every Emerald player's like, oh, I can never lose anywhere else. You can lose anywhere, bro. It's okay. League's a tough game. This Vi hasn't recalled yet. He might be the GOAT. Going for this invade sucks. But you should, in theory, want to. Their support is in a double-stacked wave, killing 2v1. Is that guy not disgusting? Ooh! Give him a little hype, see if I can help out his mental. But yeah, my point is that, like, dude, Emerald and Bronze are the same thing. Okay, anyone thinks that, oh man, you couldn't win an Emerald. Your top laner is always feeding, or your bot laner is always trolling. It's all the same. You're playing League. People are gonna feed. Don't like this TP at all. We almost effectively cannot kill this guy. Now, one of the best things about this situation is that, like, my Vigar right there was just posed with the ability to learn what a good and bad TP is, and hopefully in the future he learns that, hey, you probably shouldn't TP for that play onto Poppy because there's nothing at the other end of it. And the point is that there's always something to learn from whatever you do. So even when you click a summoner spell, you can get better at that. You can get better at your TPs. You can get better at your flashes. And, you know, never let things go to waste, man. Now, Vi's definitely recalled on like 1,000,000 gold. Kind of liking it. I lose my smite because I hit every time, but... Now I'm actually going to W downwards here in a second. To try and make sure that Poppy didn't put me into the wall there. I mean, if this guy were to try it, you'd surely die, bro. But feel free to do your thing. I did get the blue buff. We're living the dream, actually. Again, it's like, I'm okay with saying this for any champ, but mostly melee supports, they always have to go in first, and that can be the worst situation ever. If Lucian goes 1-for-1, that can be good. If we had Cage, maybe we could play. Now, one thing, the difference between, like, getting that Lucian out there is the fact that I step up. I don't, like, just because I walk up, right? When you walk towards an enemy, you're saying, hey, I want to fight this, right? Reality is that I didn't want to fight that, but I walked up like I did want to try and mess with their idea of, like, you know, hey, this guy's going to fight us. Maybe they have more people. And you never know. Sometimes you can get people out of bad plays like that. Okay, so I like this angle better for this situation. Huge. This angle is better because you get element of surprise. You go here, right? You dash, and then you're just walking. You go here, you're here. Like, way better. It's a better angle for you to get in on that play. Now, we are getting super, super fed. Maybe not super, super fed, but we're getting fed. Ah, he's not going to walk down, is he? I might hit a Phelios. Oh my god, that guy was almost the magnet. Oh? Yes, sir? No, sir. Oh, Logan Jungle might be fed. Logan Jungle might be fed. And as you can see, before looking for any plays, I just check my camps, standard stuff, and then I just try and walk to them, master them. So right here, I just crossed over, because I want to check on these grubs here. Is it worth trolling to go to 4? I could troll to go to 4 here. So I think they're going to look at my mid laner and then send it. So let's actually try and beat them here to play this fight, because Vi's surely coming. This guy used E, he's kind of cooked. Nice. Right, simple stuff. You know, Fizz works. If he doesn't have E, he's just a standard melee champ that's pretty bad, actually, so don't feel too bad about flashing on him there. Ooh, Vi's here. But did she go here, though? This guy likes his invades. That's completely fine. That's completely fine. You cannot kill me here. And I have my top laner here, so... Yeah. Thank you. Alright, let's grab some tabbies here. AD, 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 and AD. So we're living. They don't really have a lot of stuns either. They have knockback and a knockup, which don't count as CCable abilities. Knockup and a slow, but slow's a slow. knock up, and this one is a wall stun. So, yeah, mercs are definitely not that good. Tankier you get, the better. Oh my god, she is scaring me. Place this ward here just so I can walk between mid and bot lane plays here. So, like, right there, I love this play. Go ahead and give me a free kill. Thank you. See if I can juke that. I play this for a job, brother. Hey, thanks for the flash, by the way. Appreciate it, G. My mid laner's starting to cook a little bit. I shouldn't have R, but he did Q. This might slow him down. Hopefully I can catch. Get this Q. No. A bit too quick. That movement speed build is cranking. I'm Briar. He does not have W. Walk back. Walk backwards. Walk backwards. You're dead anyway. This guy might have enough cooldown reduction to have W here. If he doesn't, I'm surely fine. Nice. I could technically play for this over the wall. She would have smite upgrade too, so she might get this one for free. But I'll risk it. Ain't nothing to it. I like to buffer E in situations like this, where if she were to fly over the wall right there, it might mess up her smite. Maybe she misses it. And I don't lose anything to do it. Oh my god, run! If you can, work out typing during your plays like this, one thing that really helps your team is, like, knowing that someone else cares, right? So because I see him troll, he's going bot lane turret 3v1. I'm just going to say, hey, go Rift to trade him out. And that gives him this sense of value because his death was valuable. He died for something. I'm able to trade something on that. So not every death is like a personal attack at your team. And when he sees that, he's like, yo, my team's trying? Oh, I'm locked. And you guys might not realize that I talk a lot about, like, making your team feel good, especially in low elo, because a lot of them are very emotional, and they think everyone's trolling, they think they're the victim, and, if you reinforce it, nah, I'm trying my hardest, bro. Alright, let's see what we got here. This definitely feels like a Death's Dance, Sundered Sky type game. Because they have a lot of burst, and they have not that good of consistent damage, right? Like Fizz, an assassin. Vi kind of works like an assassin with QR combos. He's going for another invade, brother. That red ain't even up yet. I like where my... Oh my god, he's getting 3-man top off the random. Right there, right? Say something, man. I'm in the business of misery, bro. Misery for the enemy team. Go ahead and punish them for that bad play, where they just random 3-man top. Whatever, I'll take your bot turret. Oh, if I didn't use this, I could kill him here. Trying to scare him off. We're down players right now. He's in the whip! Love that. Nice. He's living. The whip lives on. Oh my god. Nice. As you can see, Vi is 2 items and some long swords with no boots. I'm 2 items, more components and boots, so I'm still very far ahead. And the main thing is, right, I just let the plays come to me. Just take the confirmed ones, wait for enemy team to troll, and I punish. And I stay farming, too. You guys, man, look at this farm. That's like, what, 7 CS per minute? It's pretty good. We can't win this. There's a world that I want to try, though. See, my York's starting Otacon, so I'm going to use that. Get the mid prio, so they're going to see this wave hitting their turret, and I'm going to go right here. Because they want to pull 4 top, we get this. Trade out Briar again. Little stop on the way. Go Gardener mode. Maybe it's worth ulting that, but I don't want to lose my ult before Dragon. It's a close game for sure, though. It's 20-19. Rather be 20-25. Who's with me? This fight should be pretty good, because Vi can't really 1v1 me here. Uh-huh. If Vi dies, then that gives us Dragon again. Good. Just a little bit. I try and adhere to people's like thought process where like he gets a lot of value out of being the one to solo this. So because I understand that, I'll let him feel like he does by like, hey, I only want to do a little bit of damage, right? You're still soloing it. You know, and that kind of makes him happy. Oh, come on. I mean, we need a red buff, though. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I could go to Krugs, too, but that's a bit risky. And again, all the typing that I'm doing, that's extracurricular type stuff. You know what I'm saying? I could just ping it. It's okay. Now, because my team's recalling, I'm using that time to farm. Hey, guys, I need to recall. So they recall and I can farm more. Got him. Yeah, I don't like this Vi build. I think Eclipse builds, like, if you don't snowball super hard on them, you fall off so hard. Now, in times like this, I actually don't know how to facilitate my team to make the correct play, so oftentimes I just react to what they do and try and make it work. So like I see my bot lane is pushing top for tier 1. They're not going to trade it because they don't want to lose mid tier 1. That's okay. 2 random deaths. Oh, I snuck it. It's most important to get the wave here. We don't have to worry too much about dying. Buffer your E. If I'm dead, I'm dead, man. Oh, I tried to flash from the orange thing, but... Or rather, I shouldn't have to worry too much about dying. Unfortunately, Vigar went bot, and I kind of expected him to TP there, so that's my bad. Maybe I could have also flashed, but I love buffering... I love standing here, buffering E into Poppy E. That always feels cracked. What you're playing? I think your plan is Operation Be Sad afterwards? Yeah. And their support got the shutdown for me, so I'm pretty chill. If I had Death Stance in that situation, I'd probably live. No ghouls, so he probably can't kill. Vi has a fresh red, so that means my red is dead. bow. Yeah, being the team to start Baron 5v5 is the team that loses Baron. So, let's not do that. Right, because especially with no frontline. Like, yeah, I can tank Baron and take minimal damage. That's cool. But reality is, right, if even I'm not starting a fight and slamming one person straight dead, well, then that's a bad situation to be in. That's a problem. Ooh, they left this crab. Life is good. Found this poppy for free. Nice. That's the guy that got the 1k shutdown. You're really stressed about that? Come on now, guys. Give me some bubble follow-up. That's okay, get a splash. I try. Good job. Make sure we got 2, so if that was in high elo, I'd tell us to go Baron. Baron's a bit far. Try and keep facilitating my team to the correct play. And again, I'm never like yelling at them what to do, right? I'm simply just being like, oh, that's fine, we can do this. You know, it's so much better to say stuff like that. Got him. Inhib and then Baron. Great job, guys. With mid inhib, we can get Baron. Yo, if he dies, man, let him be. Whatever, I'm coming. If he dies, let him be, but also... Come on, man, I gotta cook a little bit. Enemy team kind of very trolled that one. She's still not leaving, man. You want nothing but action, huh? Soul's really sweet, right? Lucian. So what this soul does is it gives you movement speed and gives you 50% movement speed when you cast your ultimate. So for Lucian in particular, he gets to start shooting the gun. And then that allows him to always, like, you know, adjust where he's going, which is sweet for him. Nami, right? Nami, if she gets engaged on, drops the wave, she can try and reposition. Vigar gets to go for his 1v1 and then try and get out of it, so not bad. Again, keep trying to ping them off. I really need my item here. Okay. Don't get a pink ward, but we're good. They went 2 bot. We can just start hitting this, I think. It's still not free, but it's pretty good. Pretty good situation. If I hit ult, someone dies. That's the reality. Pi is, of course, late. Not that late, though. I put her into the wall? Yo. That is so sweet. Canceled her Q. Her Q kills up in 3. They cannot kill the boy, I don't think. No, they can! To be fair, they might not have been able to do that if Lucian steps up and Yorick steps up. If you know, if you see 3 people, you're going to think more about the damage. Maybe you're going to save a spell for the next guy. Ah, man. There was a way I did that. To be fair, my Yorick's playing for the split push with no Baron, so this is not good, guys. Run! They on Baron, run! Or they Baron recall, whatever. Nice. I like it. York, put a Q on that. Yep. Dude, I've said I can't die twice this game, and I've died. To be fair, like, again, I'm seeing the map for what it is, right? And the map is that I have 2 people low health alive, but that changes so much around a fight. That's why leaving plays before they're done is, like, the worst thing you can do. You don't realize how much you actually affect the game negatively when you do that. But of course, you're not trying to troll, man. You're trying to make sure you don't die, so you can keep doing your thing. You queued up League to play some League. This Vi invaded my red again. Bro, I'm up 3,000 gold. You taking these win baits is not helping. You need to hit your full clear for 600 gold rather than hit my red buff for 90. And because he does that, he's at a weirder timer. Now I get his top side, so I got 2 camps. He got 1. Their whole team could run at this play, try and 4v1 me here. But it might be worth it. We're getting a tier 2, so I'm going to start stepping up to pressure. Good. Pulled Poppy, so that means Poppy isn't here. If I show face, Poppy might stay around, which is good. Now I can actually start walking here. If this looks good, I can just send it. Oh, yeah, I definitely hit. Unfortunately, it's not going to be good. Oh, thank God. We're blessed. I need to look at the wave state a little bit more. I think my team backed off at a good time. Oh, we need to go. Get in the wall. Oh, no. You guys are cooked. Sweet little bait there. I didn't plan for that bait to go good. I just kind of wanted to hit the turret a little bit more, but as you see, people see a bad play, they start trying to punish you for it. And I could have dodged this game. Don't forget that. Right? I saw this comp was unplayable. And do you see how much work you got to put in to win games like this? Now, I'm not saying you should dodge, because obviously there's something to do, right? There's stuff to learn and reason to play this. The main thing is just the fact that, like, these comps are playable. You just have to, you know, you gotta try harder. You gotta be better. You know, no one remembers the guy that, oh, I lost when I should have, right? They remember the guy that wins when he shouldn't. Great job, especially my team. Okay, let's see what we got here. This guy, I think, played really well, and this person was kind of locked, a little bit emotional, but he kind of cooked. Locked, cooked, locked. Always respect the lock-in. Ooh, go one. Nice. So, 26k damage, 16k gold, which is crazy. Took most damage, of course. I'm there. Every time that I said I couldn't die, I obviously did. Damage looking good. GG. We are back. I just waited in queue for 20 minutes for this game, and I'm gold 1 right now with Emerald MMR, so I don't really know what's going on. But we'll make it work. Let me set up my second monitor. We're good. In terms of enemy team, right, so you have Xin Zhao, who whatever bruiser is ahead wins, so you want to play very smart in your early game, or you don't have a mid or late game. Lucian Leona, if you buffer E into Leona, you put her into the wall, which is good. If you can just W slide onto Lucian, solid. Xerath, when you W, he'll look to E, so look to either Q to go 1-for-1 on the stun, or sideways W, right? And Jax, always, if he QEs, you E him into the wall, and then you play for your WQ. I spent some of that time, I think I'm going to be updating my guides maybe in the free time, but just how long these queues are. But I did make YouTube playlists in this time. So scrolling through every video and like picking which one or which. So yeah, I assume people like specific builds, so couldn't hurt to like make them a little playlist. Maybe there's something there. Whatever makes you guys happier. So let's sit up and let's get this going. Watch the camera magic. You ready? Boom. I'm so cool. God, I'm so cool. All right, game 2. So like looking at this game right now, right? You have Lethal Tempo Jax. I mean, just think about Lethal Tempo plays, right? Lethal Tempo needs to be auto-attacking enemy to get value. Well, that means that he's going to be stepping up and fighting a ton. You have Xin Zhao again, Bruiser v Bruiser, so whoever's ahead can step up. You have Syndra versus Xerath. Just 2 mages trying to scale it up and be good in team fights later on. And then you have Jinx Thresh. I really, you know, Thresh can get Jinx or any champion out of a bad spot with Lantern. So he's a solid champ for that. Okay. We got his ward. Okay, so game plan change. Let me wrap up these thoughts. So Thrush basically just plays it safe so the Jinx can get out of any situation. That's it. She didn't take Cleanse. You should take Cleanse against Leona every time because of that CC combo. But if he plays it perfectly and always takes Lantern on the Leona Q, then he's fine. Because Jax just used Ward, I know for a fact he can't have any wards here. That means he's getting ganked. So that's it. That's how simple it is. You get one ward for the first like 4 minutes of the game. So if I see you waste it, you're cooked. You're cooked. And he took Q start, which like Q start is not good for Jax, right? He would rather have E start. So I'm actually going to smite this to pull the red towards me. That will get me auto-attacking sooner, thus giving me more damage and uptime on my spells. And then send this one right through onto this red buff, go straight to my Krugs, and I'm going to look to gank top. And if there's no gank, that's fine. I can recall and get a longsword, call it a day. Auto E, auto W. Good, so right, this is way too many minions. We can't do anything here. So you can recall for the longsword, or you can walk to your bot side. Xin Zhao is there. He's a little low health. He's looking to gank. He has a really slow clear, so I just finished my third camp. He just started third camp, so something about his clear is really off. I'm just going to wait for that ward to go away. So he warded first, I warded second. So that means that I have a free invade here. I could take mid gank there, but why take the gank? I have an advantage waiting for me in his jungle. And we have this ward play too, where we can actually look to kill him. So we're 4 camps to 4 once he gets his wolves, right? Ward right here. Okay, so he couldn't see it. He steals us, that would suck. Life would suck. He started with W, so he has no pressure when he goes for knockup. Standard stuff. Bleach should probably kill at 21 health. Okay, or they can flash. Nice. Right there, we actually had my team to help, which was good. All in all, once he knocked me, he did his third talon strike or whatever, we would have just walked away. So, we get his blue buff, kill him for free, take his Gromp. He might repath, we have this warded, so this is good. You ward a little bit more to the right, just in case he was doing the wolves inside the pit, he wouldn't get vision of that ward. Whereas if you did it here, he could probably see it. But luckily for him, he was actually really scouting that play well. This guy is most definitely cooked. Xin Zhao's probably coming, which he is. I might have the damage to kill this guy. Oh, I missed my W2. Pray for bleed. I'm fine here. Basically, all you do is you WE, and then you Q to your minion. Would you look at that? We're safe. Now, if the Xin Zhao was really smart, he would go directly to my Raptors, because he knows that I did my Raptors. And with those Raptors, they're level 4 camp. So these minions actually don't see me. We're really good. And I'm actually going to go a Tunneler here, and I'm going to chase my level 4 camp. Now, if he has Smite, he can actually just blast his camp, and then I'm late, and it's whatever. But if he's even a second late or does this inefficiently, I'm really strong. Again, Tiamat is for clearing speed, and Tunneler's for skirmishing power. So for this game where I'm playing against someone that wants to skirmish, yeah, I'm not going for clear speed, man. I gotta fight this guy at some point, right? So leaving my bot side a little vulnerable here. I'm actually gonna take a top gank. I probably should have skipped this, but you know me, man, I'm greedy. Now this is a freeze. Not really a freeze, but the wave's in a good spot, so we can go ahead and take this. If Jax went to fight, we would just trade him out. WQ, he flashes, that's okay. Wait it out. How are you guys doing today? Q auto W2, tap E for the slow, auto. Nice. Now we want to go defend my bot side, because why not? Let's go get my money up. And this is how early game works, where a lot of the time it's just these situations that I get to play because I played this game enough and I know how it works. So the decision to go to his blue buff to get a good situation out of that is all because I know the relative speed that Xin Zhao should have been clearing, and when I saw him hit this ward, okay, hey there my friend, you cannot win this fight. He got 2 camps, but they're level 1 camps, so they're less valuable. I'm just going to take this, he's cooked. You get a lot of good situations out of things like this because you just understand how the game works, where I know that he should have been clearing way faster. And because I know how fast he should have been clearing there, I'm able to get a good situation. Because then I'm able to pressure into his jungle. My team's luckily getting that rotation, but even so, I got his blue buff. Then we match him. We go topside, find that play, ping him off of this play. He goes for the invade, and then we catch him. So there's there's levels to this game, man. The point of it is, right, to give you something more tangible, is the more you know about the game, the more informed decisions you can make, which sounds obvious, but a lot of you make this game more abstract than what it actually is. You know, hey, he's clearing slow. I might be able to steal a camp. That's all that went through my head. And then I just believed in myself to pull it off, which is like, you know, you gotta be confident in this world, you know? So we're doing pretty good. We're gonna grab our last 2 topside camps, and then we're on a 7-minute, 30-second Titanic, so you know what's about to go down. And if I was Zinzao in this game, I would work on my full clear, and I would also just, like, you know, he doesn't need to hear me say that to know that his full clear was slow. Because, well, if he goes back into the VOD, he'll notice that he was starting 3rd camp. My 3rd camp is already done. So just use enemy, you know, counterpart as, like, your idea. Where it's like, hey, man, why am I inherently behind this guy? Why do I start with a disadvantage? And then probably fix whatever problem that is. I'm actually just going to take the recall. Instead of looking top lane, you could look top here, but it's just fine. And again, we can fall back on our scaling, right? We have Jinx and Syndra, so early game doesn't even have to go our way for us to be happy. They have decent early game, or late game too. But I would take our team. Nice, so this isn't warded. I'm going to ward here, pink, just for the rotation, because I'm probably looking to go topside here. Save my Titanic, just in case I fought Xin right off the jump here. He's on Raptors, so life is good. As long as we live, we're happy. It's assumable that if he was on Raptors, if he was to go clearing to his topside, he'd go to his Wolves first. So with that in mind, I'm pretty happy here. Ooh, we hit. Jinx hit. Thank you for that. And again, right, he's on a Caulfield, I'm on a Titanic, so we know that we can just send it right into that play and we're doing good. Now, if Darius is able to push that wave, you have a small timer. I would say about 15 seconds for Jax's E. So, you know, let's say we're at 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So he probably has it, right? So we have to keep that in mind. Look for just the E buffer. Ooh, I missed my Q. He needs to get out. I get bleed, so bleed puts me under turret. I'm okay with saying sorry. It is what it is. He just happened to have the E key, and that's it. I saved my flash. If my Q hit Jax, that could have been better, but it didn't. My bot lane's having a really rough game this time, but it's not that bad. Say some positive stuff. Ooh, enemy jungler trolling. Enemy jungler trolling. Give him the Gromp, by the way. Like, you can take it if it matters a lot to you. But I actually... I want to save my smite charge. 2 smites for the grubs here. Go for 6 grubs. Could alternatively recall. My top laner is recalling. That makes me kind of want to. But I just have so many camps up. Jax TP. Again, because I assume that when I'm playing in low reloads, people aren't like watching my every move. Like, master players will watch my every move and tell me that I'm a noob. But luckily with that, you know, when I'm playing low reload, I assume that they aren't watching my every move, so I can be greedy, get an extra raptor camp. We see that Leona is pivoting topside, so kind of waiting for the reply. If they actually did both flash, bro, we're gonna go crazy. Sir, yes, sir. Now, Thresh is actually thinking about the game, which is good. Unfortunately, he's made the decision on what the correct play is before we actually know that that's the decision they made. Like, Leona could be down here by now, right? Pivoted off seeing us and then just recalled, came back down here. So we are not for sure safe to make this play, but it's assumable that enemy team will mess up a little bit, right? That hit. Oh man, try to flash away, do that. Good try. So as you can see, right, never decide what the correct play is till you actually know what it is. Bam, 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 bam. And as you can see, right, I got baited by that too. But plays like that are kind of rough sometimes, where it's like if you leave that Thresh there, he might take this game into his own hands, in other words, so. And the Xerath's getting a lot of roams. Oh my god. Okay. Now Leona's W's down. She's going to look to stun you at some point. Use her slow. Try and make it lit. Get that going. And bam. Now we want to dive Lucian, which is actually a correct dive this time. Not going to use my W here just yet. He's into the wall. I need to live. Nice. Ooh. We got the better end of it that time. That's 1 point in the game of don't tilt, because yeah, something bad happened. Yeah, I gave a shutdown. Immediately we're back on the ball, right? And had I been the type of player, oh yeah, I'm never playing for this bot lane ever again, bro. Oh, I hate them. They get me so mad, man. They get me so mad, you know. Then would I have seen that play the same way? Probably not. Try and be objective about the game. See, an opportunity, and I took it. That's it. I like that he's actively thinking about macro. Bot laners do go mid here. Syndra does not get dove inside. Look at how much this guy's thinking. Now, not to trash talk this guy at all, but he's doing the thing where he's trying to play a challenger level macro game, but he hasn't earned that yet, right? He's still in low elo. So you have to be better about your mechanics and just your wave states and how you play the game, the fights that you take, all that, before you start talking about will Syndra die in side lane. And I have help mid, brother. It's 1v1. Oh, Silent Rio, you are quite loud. Sorry, team. I focus. Sorry, team. I focus now. Okay, he's okay, man. He wants this win, man. It's all good. I don't worry about it too much. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't feel the need to, like, shit on people that overtype like this. Like, yeah, you're overtyping and you're whining. But, you know, if it comes from a place where you're trying to win, how much hate can I really have? So this game would be a Tabby Sterix game, because you need Tabbies against 3 auto attackers, but you also need Sterix for tenacity against their stuns. So, really solid build you got there. In terms of jungle, right, we don't have to iron this guy out. We already know we're doing quite well. Will Syndra die inside? Hopefully not. Now, they do have 4 here, but I'm going to try my best. Okay. Oh, gee, brother. Now you're focused too. Yep. It's really not weird, bro. They noticed a weak link and they're going to punish it. That's it. They noticed a weak link, brother. You're dying inside lane. Right? You're getting 1v1. They see a free kill, they're gonna walk to it. Again, this Thresh, and this is probably the last I'll talk about it. I'm gonna go to my I should mute people that type too much, because now it's affected me twice. They're doing the, like, let me tell you guys a little story. In StarCraft 2, you had to earn to play a macro game, okay? And you earned it by playing such good micro to, you know, even be at that rank. So micro is like your mechanics, your small individual movements, how you fight people, stuff like that. That's your micro, okay? And then your macro is your game decisions, where you put your champion, what rotations do you do, what objectives do you fight for, okay? You have to earn the ability to play for objectives by being good enough at your champion and clicking your keys. That's the point of that. So again, these guys aren't there mechanically yet to just get to the upper ranks, and because of that, it hinders them to think too much about macro, because now they're like, oh, this guy won't be here, or this and that, or they're just typing things that fit their narrative. What? He's there? As he should have been there, and we saw him there, and everything about him being there was completely correct. But because he was there, you're going to do anything to disagree with the play, you know? Great job. I like going on Leona here, because they'll basically just sacrifice her. She's support, right? And live the dream that way. Just right there, I've heard enough. You know, in this series, you notice me often try and keep my teammates focused. But after the 3rd time of typing something very unfocused, I can't stand to try anymore. That would be insanity on my end to continue to try and keep you guys locked in. So this is when I enter Logan 1v9 mode, where, you know, positivity only goes but such a long way for some players. You know what goes the farthest? Me smurfing this game. You know, me playing incredibly. You know, sometimes actions speak louder than words. So I've heard enough from these 3. My Darius is the GOAT, actually, so we're going to keep him good. And over there. So deafen again. Mute these things, and that way I can still hear my Darius, actually, because he's playing well. This is what I think you should do. Again, it's all about how locked your chats are. If you're chatting super locked, oh, I'm with you. We're living the dream. If you're chatting super not locked, can't stand it. So now, enemy team is looking like they're pivoting towards Otacon. Enemy Xin Zhao is probably only about 2,000 gold behind me. I would like that to be more. But their team deathballing has definitely gotten them a good advantage. They could see me on any ward here and start rotating towards me, so I might be the target here. So I'm going to use my W, run this one far out. Nice, we grab a blue buff. That's good. Now I can run to my red buff. and get all my camps after getting theirs. Now, Otacon, the team that starts Otacon is in a massive disadvantage with the amount of armor and MR shred that it does, and just the time it takes to kill it. So, more times than not in a game like this, I would opt away from being the one to start that fight by starting the Otacon. I'll take the fight and then go to the Otacon, but I won't do the Otacon and then take the fight. Again, never let just, a camp sit in times like this. If you don't know what the play is, it's better to be farming. So, as I let the map just kind of show me what the play is, right? So we see they pivoted 4 bot and 1 top. So we know they're all right here. So I'm going to start stepping up towards that now. We see that my carries are jungle. They have jungle mid. We have mid 80 carry support, so 3v3 there. So now we're trying to catch someone here. Oh, right here. We need a pick. So we W towards Lucian, knowing that we'll get aggro towards Leona, but it makes him use his dash cooldown, which is good. We can just slide through on this Zinza. I'm not too worried about this. Flash away from some of their damage just to buy time. We're looking good. Now we can go here. Their jungler is dead. We want to hide from Lucian's culling, though, and Xerath has no ult. Syndra could TP up there. So make sure you know who's designated to stop that push. Grab the Otacon, you're living the dream. We're going Gardener mode. Now, Otacon gives a lot of damage and a lot of experience, but it doesn't give a lot of money, so don't really think too much about recalling following, because, just simply, you won't buy too much. Oh, we're running right past Leona here, trying to just catch this guy, flat out. Now, Leona's actually going to step up here. They might pull Zinz out for 3. So I'm going to try and predict where they're going to move, seeing that I went towards them. What is going on? Really? That's not in Q range? Oh well. It was close. So now they see that Jinx is splitting mid, but Leona has no R, so we are not under any scrutiny there. Jack's probably going to rotate back top. We're going to play for Dragon Soul, so. Leona just flashed. He tries to ES into the wall. We're going to go Demon combo there. He has no E, so he's cooked. That Fear should help a ton in that one. I'm definitely cooked. I'm going to put as much damage as I can. Oh, yeah. Wait a second. We're cooking. I don't think there's a play. Yeah, there is not. If they troll, they might go for Baron here, which I would love that. I think I would have a good spot there. Nice, their Lucian actually gets solo killed by Darius, so. All in all, I think that's 2 for 3. Not too bad. Once I get Sterix, I'm in a much better spot. This guy was a bit lower, it would be worth fighting him, but I can't just all-out kill him without ult. With his current tankiness, he could just, after all my damage, walk away. Or pull a teammate far enough. So what I'm going to do is make sure I get my item, grab that item and a pink ward, go to the neutral, and then we're good. As you can see, just being a snowballing Briar sometimes isn't enough to get your team to lock in, but you see how we have the lock in right here? This is my boy. So anywhere he wants to go, I'm going to try and support that. Thank you for the lantern, brother. Syndra does have TP, so that's pretty fine. Zinzao really can't slide into the Dragon Pit too easily. Oh, okay. Yeah, you guys go ahead and hit me. See what the wall's like. Go for another demon combo. He pulled him out of it. Life sucks sometimes. Jinx is already dead. Look for this guy just to get numbers. Now we're standing in front of their team and praging, but look at my Darius go. And that one should be a GG. Not GG, but really, really happy moment. How about that? So when you have not a lot of damage, right? You only have me and Darius. Sure, 30 seconds, maybe we could kill Baron, but it's actually, like, pretty good. Baron is 300 gold each, so that's 1,500 gold. 2 tier 2s is 1,400 gold, plus whatever money we get from the waves. So, all in all, us three, get the same amount of money. Kind of sweet. You look at it that way, right? Baron's good when your whole team gets it and you can start empowering, but this is actually pretty good. Like, the gold swing was pretty close. We're actually going to let that happen, hit this, and go to his camps. Now, they have to hit these minions before he decides to run to his jungle, right? So we have prime vision on where he's at, what he's doing here. Let's try and go for 2 camps. Probably can't go 3. But again, those minions are vision, and that vision allows me to make the decision on what to do. Am I spitting bars? He said open, bro. Okay, brother. Now, I do want 2,700 before I fight again, so I'm going to be looking to farm here. We don't have Baron, so we're not under some timer of, like, having to play. Our timer is actually the Dragon. So my team's going to step up because we won a team fight and they're feeling very strong, but actually, we could kind of chill for a sec. Because I get Spirit Visage, oh yeah. So again, this is someone playing incorrectly, and they might get rolled here. But I can look to bait this Jinx in for a kill. And now that we have our item, we're living the dream. I would have liked to just get us blue buff and then play for that, but, you know, we're kind of cooking. Grab a pink ward. Last item's either going to be GA or Bork, probably. Great job. One of the most important players just lost their best spell. And now I can't die. Oh, yeah. So again, when they have a lot of CC and a lot of auto attackers,
go to Briar. I've never seen anything like this before.
leave a follow, bro. You have to make sure, you got to make sure to get this to build. This is the build. And my Jinx is on a split push. I don't think he's too happy with us. But, that's okay. Make it work. 3 and 8. He's having a rough game. Just rage split pushing. Oop. Looking like a death. Get him Baron buff. Minion damage or something. So Zinzal's probably close. Oh, never buy health potions past the first, like, if you're in lane, maybe you can, like, justify buying more. Maybe second recall, but after first recall, you never buy health potions. They are not that good. Alright, let's go Bork here. Kinda wanna crank some damage. Again, like, this isn't one of the times where, like, oh, they have so many tanks, I need to get Bork. They do have a lot of health built, admittedly. It's more for the 1v1 power to, like, know no matter who I'm hitting, I kill them, 1. 2, it helps me chase down some of their targets, too, with the slow. So it's pretty sick. Take this time, make sure you do get level 18 before this. Levels are everything. Syndra has TP, so he is topside, that's smart. Darius is really hard trying to play for soul. I would rather get a pick and then play for that same soul. And this guy's cooked. My Thresh just stood there and died. It's all good. You're seeing it all, aren't you? Oh, nice. How long it takes to win 3v5. Bro, you're the loser. Who are you talking to? You know what I'm saying, though? How you know how long it takes to win, brother? You're losing. How are you gonna... You're mad at us for winning slow, brother. You're the losing team. You're a funny guy, bro. We're taking everything on y'all. So this Lucian immediately eased backwards the moment that he autos once, so I know that he will do it again. We can actually just... Same thing. You can kind of figure out people's patterns and abuse them. Ooh, one more? Ah, my bad. Nice. How long it takes to win 3v5? How long it take to lose quietly? Funny guy. Yep. Oh, I didn't even know I reported someone. Nice. Damage, good. Damage taken, good. Everything's good. Runes? Nice. GG. Okay, I didn't get the champ select because, to be honest, I was going on a rant to my Discord. So join my Discord and you get to see some of my rants. A lot of them about League and other ones just about random topics as they come up. This game, though, we are against Rengar versus Cassante. Cassante will body bag that champ if he doesn't get cheese. So can this guy cheese him? That's up to him. We're against Darius Jungle. Now, this is the patch after Darius Jungle was really good. It's still very good, but it's not the best in the game anymore. Yone versus Azir. It's easier to be Yone in this position. Azir is one of the hardest champs in the game. I don't recommend trying to climb with Azir till you get better at the game. I will say, you know, do whatever you want in life, right? It makes you happy, do it. But in terms of climbing, Azir's like one of the weaker ones to try and, you know, climb with because of how gated you are by mechanical skill. Where, like, it's tough to get anything out of that. No. Invading here is not the right answer. Because if I go down there, and if they know that I'm in a position to go down there, so I would like to try and cheese this one out if I could, or counter the cheese here. This is a bad spot. Because you go down there, then you're in a rough spot, and you go up here, you're in a rough spot. Luckily, Rengar's there, so I'm going to slide the wall, and I make sure to not show in this ward till the last second possible. My jungle clear time is most important, and then not being seen is second most important, so not too bad. Now, one of the cool things I like to do is actually kill this raptor, walk all the way to the top, because if there's a chance that that ward didn't see me, then I can, I can bypass them knowing that I'm going topside. Maybe they think I'm still pathing bot, or maybe I get 3-camp top because of this. And now you can see, had I went bot lane there, they actually weren't on my top side. So staying top side was correct, because if I went to their bot side, I'd be fighting Darius right now. Implying that he's on his bot side. Which, we're on 3rd camp. If he's not there yet, then he's probably pathing top down. So it might have actually been fine. Well, unless Yone warded. So many variables to it. Just now. There's a lot to it. Boom, 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 boom. He has no empowered, so we're going to send that through. Now, Rengar did get level 3, so he gets to empower and run away with flash. Our Cassante, I think, missed his spell or didn't get it, but that's okay. We got Rengar Flash. The wave's still in a good spot. You could take the regank, but I fear a Darius jungle invade here on my bot side. I'm already actually down the camps because he was on 4th camp as I got that, so he's clearing 5th camp as I am there. So he probably looks to invade me level 4 on my blue buff here. So we're going to play this pretty defensively. Going to my wolves first, just in case he starts my blue, I could maybe try and steal it from him. But right now he has level advantage, so he'd win the fight. Now we saw their Ashe pivot away, so that means that they're probably looking to invade me here. Kind of like that. Got his flash. I doubt he'll go any further. As you can see. My bot lane's half health, but we could definitely play this. I want to pivot into here when he's not going to see it. Yeah, I'm a little cooked on this one. And this is one of the problems of going for a level 3 gank, is if you get caught up, life can be pretty tough. I'm really playing at the edge here. I'm kind of scared, but making it work. Nice. We made it work. We made it work. Yeah, that's like the problem of going for 3 camp top, like I said. They can invade you level 4 to your 3, and it can get rough. Now, we could have bypassed that with a lot of good movements, where had I like W smited my blue buff, I could have stolen that, and then he wouldn't have gotten a camp at all. Or with my bot lane roamed, but again, you're going to have games where your bot lane roams ASAP, and you're going to have games where they won't, and you have to be able to traverse both of them. So, stay focused. And like in this situation, if you're mad about your bot lane being late, you also can't be happy when your bot lane's early. You know, the next time. Now, I'm actually dead here if I don't make it to Azir. He gets 5 stacks on passive. So yeah, he gets that. I definitely greeted a little bit hard there. Cassante in the wave level 6 could 2v1. So I like what I'm seeing here. I'm gonna ping on the way just to see if he will take it. He actually wins this. I'm trying to make him realize it. There's a world, bro. There's a world. Ah, man. Unfortunately, he didn't know that he had the outplay there. That is what it is. We do have winning mid and 80 carry. We're behind really far in jungle, and I would say we're actually pretty even top lane. He did get the wave in, which is like pretty sweet. When I hit that Jhin trap, I pivot like I'm walking upwards because we know Darius is probably on Grub, so I don't want enemy team to come and defend his Raptors. Little micro movements like that can mess with people's game plan of what your idea is, and that could give you an advantage. So now this is one of the games where we're actually behind an early game. Now we gotta just take whatever camps we can get and try and turn some free ganks on my strong lanes into something good. Check the ward there. Step up. Give me some juice here. I like what I'm seeing. My Varus is holding Q for a time where he can make sure he last hits the kill. He must not trust his team. Understandably so. Your team's probably noobs, bro. Ooh, maybe good for us, actually. Nice. Now, one thing that is real is if Yone's stepping up like that and playing here, it's assumable that Darius is actually in your top side. So you have to be very, very careful here. Darius will be level 6. Ooh, he's not. That was just random movement from Yone. So this top side might actually be here. Nice. Or rather, it has to be here. Nice. And again, the biggest thing to do when you fall behind is to farm up. You need to find camps everywhere. You need to find whatever camps you can and get back into this game. And if you got a path a little weird and give up some objectives to do so, do it. Because you're not going to get back into the game trying to contest that dragon, I promise you that. One dragon now could be 3 dragons later. Oh, that's such a good word. I really wish I could get on the same page as this Cassante. I think we could have a sweet play. But it's not really working out how we want it to. Oh my god. We are so depressed right now. So how that situation works is I used my flash in the timer that Yone would Q3. Which makes sense, right? Sometimes when he's super melee to you, you need to predict it to dodge it. But why did that change? Because the timing of Cassante ulting before it meant that Yone couldn't Q3. So then he just sees my flash following because of the delay, and then just chases you. So all in all, that's just what we call, like, that's the time that I would say something is actually unlucky. Like, very rarely in League is stuff actually unlucky. That time it was. I think we run out of damage if we go for this play, especially because I don't know where Jhin is. That's okay though, we can make it work. Darius on a lot of money, so if there's any time to find him, it's like if we could cancel this recall. We go even experience, but he's still very far ahead in terms of gold. Try. Gonna use Ignite. I might be able to kill him there. I think I'm gonna smite and just send it. If he ults away, he ults away. Wait for him to Q3. Nice. Send a W towards the minions and then kill him under the turret. Even better. Got his flash. I don't think I catch up to him. If he Ws, he might not die to my W2. Might be worth it to try though. Pray for bleed. No try him. Oh, he gets that. Did he flash? Yeah, he did. Sorry, team. Yeah, we might have our first loss. We might. If I can't get into this game somehow. Our mid lane is losing now, and our bot lane is losing now. So our things that we had winning are no longer. So we got a long game in our hand. Now my top side camps are probably being contested, so I'm just going to look for a flip play on bot side. And all of this really comes down to the fact that I 3-camp top to a Rengar with a Cassante. And admittedly, I thought it would go better. I just thought it would go better. I see a world where, like, IWQ Rengar, Cassante does the push and then follows it up with a knockup, and we're living the dream. That's what I saw in my head. The reality of that play seems a lot more not 100%, as my Cassante like goes forward, missed the knockup, and didn't get W, even with level advantage. Or Q actually went to his ear there. Weirdly, we're not stepping up, but we should be. I'm gonna play this kill, man. We gotta do what we can do. Maybe we might be back. Darius is chasing. Scouted him. Okay. Again, back to Operation Get Your Camps. Darius is on your Gromp, but their Ashe and Jhin are there. We need to play to one-shot this guy right here. If Karma was a little bit earlier, we could have had that. We can still play it, though. I don't know if I have the damage. It's a little rough right now, but I'll try. Liking it. I see Yone coming. W towards him. Oh, he's going to try and fourth shot us. So we're going to try and buffer E into that. Try and space him just a little bit here. Oh, guys, give me some juice! Man, the one time I play good is the time my team plays bad. Come on, guys, bring it home. We can do this. Good try. We back. Hey, I got ignited by Yone, by the way. Oh, I'm losing my Krugs for you to stand there, bro. Yeah, you do have to be careful. The team that proxies and gets camps goes ahead, right? So when you're K'Sante standing at the turret here, you would rather not be in a proxy position. 1 Q from his ear could be the difference there. Nope. Can you step up, bro? Okay, never mind. Nope, it's all good, it's all good. Oftentimes when I tell you guys, like, maybe I could have communicated more, maybe I could have communicated more when I saw Rengar, you know, walk towards my Krugs. I could have started pinging then to, you know, try and get him to walk earlier. He can't kill me. I'm trying to bait him under the turret, though. So that's one of the times where communication could have been key there, where had I been able to get this guy to walk up earlier, maybe there could have been something sweet there. 80 carry found. Is Rengar still here is the question. Can they give me the juice to live? They cannot. I think either they killed me through Karma. No, Karma didn't shield. Shoot. These plays, man, they're just not the ones. Every time I play good, my team plays bad. Every time I play bad, my team plays good. If we could just get it together, man, we could do this. We really could. Rengar walk spot. Not too bad. I mean, our late game is good, but we have fallen far from the light. Need to live long enough to E. That's basically all we're doing here. He didn't go into the wall, so we die there. If he, I thought he would go into the wall, but he pivoted to the left, so he's got the best of that. Yeah, this game is thoroughly cooked. The last thing I'm gonna do is give up, though. I mean, if they win it, right for my cold dead hands, man. Yeah, unfortunately, the game just, you know, it went bad off the start. I mean, that's what can happen when you go for a 3-camp top, and if it doesn't go well enough for you to get item advantage and then to play to your bot side, and in a game that, you know, you took a medium risk, medium reward play, that also falls on a game that your team just isn't able to make something work too to bail you out of that situation. You know, it can get rough. It really can. But the biggest thing that people tend to forget is the fact that, like, you sometimes don't realize the actual risk of your play. Because, you know, you're so used to it going all right. You know, hey, I did 3-camp top this game. And while I did 3-camp top this game, my team also played so well that it got me through it. You know, and that's where it gets a little weirder. Where, you know, you have to see what happens in the games where your team isn't playing good too. You know, what does it look like when you make that play, it doesn't go well, and your team's not doing good? you know, that situation can be a little bit more sad. That's a bit far. But the key is to, you know, never just let the game be the game, man. You got to lock it in. If you don't care, who will? So, like, right now we have... I would say, like, when you see enemy team go deathball mode against me because they've fallen behind, that's the position our team is in. We would benefit from everyone grouping and we just start ramming for shutdowns. Like, if we could 4-man this Rengar right now, get that shutdown, we'd be in a good spot. Wait for this icon to show up. There we go. Send it through. Oh, someone disconnected. He needs to come back ASAP. We can't have no disconnects in this game. We could have a disconnect that was a little bit more fed, maybe, but not this game. I like this play. Looks pretty good for us. Oh, maybe? Oh, close. Not yet. Yeah, I don't let no loser talk. You are a griefer. True. That is very true. But at least I'm trying, man. You know what I'm saying? Again, I try and keep the team focused in times like this. Smite that away so that doesn't happen. E the 4th shot. If my team can get an engage, I can play. I might just have to die for the team to get this hit. Dodge that Dairy Seed that's clearly coming. Try and kill Ashe and buffer E into the wall! Nice. We're looking good. We're looking like a team. There's no world you try me, bro. You might try her, but not me. And thanks for the shutdown. Oh, no shutdown. You already died. Thanks. Come on, I even spaced that? Come on now. We can win. Oh my god, he missed a dragon Q, man. That messed up my stuff. Oh my god, no. Not happening to me, bro. It might happen to them, but it won't happen to me. Each rose even matters, man. This is a losing game. Get the stun before he goes. Guys, we might be back. We might be back. +1 to the people that stay focused. Win, team, win. Oh my god. We got a lot of work to do. Don't even get your hopes up just yet. I'm not going to say winnable. I'll say it's win. We haven't earned the bull yet. Now, they obviously have 5 auto attackers, even though this is AP Ashe, so Tabby's obviously the play here. Get all your camps. Again, your camps are most important in a game like this. Let's go Death's Dance here. Try and get them hyped up. They might not like me, but yeah, I won't let them unfocus. Okay. My Azir's kind of having a rough interaction there, but luckily we can trade him out 1 for 1. Like it's nothing. I can buy time against this guy. He has no R. Not again! Okay, we're fine. We've done that twice to each other, bro. Let's get on the same page. You and I, we can do this. Rengar's going to R right at that guy. No. Briar's gonna leave me hanging. Not bad. Dragon Soul win con slowed down. Good. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab the bot prio for my team. These wards actually don't matter too much, so I'm not gonna go for both. Get the one. Try and bait this Darius. Go for Ashe here. She's a much easier kill. Let your team cook the Darius. Do the Darius so he doesn't get the full damage and heal on you. Spread out so your team can't cook or get cooked. Oh, we lose this one. I could try. We got a bit too split on that mid wall. All good, one bad play. Ooh. Nice. Yeah, that time we start the fight onto Ashe and we're unable to lock down Darius, so then she's able to flash away, get my E. I stun the Darius, but then Rengar gets a split on my Varus while simultaneously killing Karma. And yeah, when Karma got banged out by Jhin, that was a ton of damage. So it makes it easier for him to just get the 2-peat on him. Trade 1 for 1. Double inhib isn't even that crazy, I'm not gonna lie. I'm playing in the most saddened place ever. Yeah, they're on Otacon, man. We can't do much here without Varus. We're playing Descend It with double inhib down. Luckily, Ashe just double hawk shot my red buff and then ulted me, so all their free vision is here. It's actually a very good play. I didn't expect us to be able to do this as fast. I expected Rengar to come annoy us, but if Rengar gives us for free... Oh my god. Yo, this guy might be the GOAT. He called them hard out on that mistake. The GOAT. Great job. I didn't believe in that play. Without Varus, I didn't think we'd have the damage, but this guy, I guess he's cranking. Give him credit, he wants it. I'm level 16, Darius is level 15. Or it's level 16 now. You can always get that interaction, it's not too bad. Not worried. Not worried at all. Play just to heal. We've caught up, but it's not that much. Play to kill. I could ult that. Not really too worth though. We go 5 here just to cut off this split push, and we'd be in a great spot. Get the ultimate at least. Nice. Good job. Their comp reaches a point where, like, if this Cassante gets Randuin's on top of all this armor, he's going to do so much damage. We just gotta play a really good defensive game. One mistake is the ending of the game. Randuin's would actually be sick for me. They have double crit user. Rough spot, but I think I'm fine. Okay, my team's not gonna give me hop, man. Okay. Traded 1 for 1. I'm not even gonna type it right now. I want them to be fully focused. Folk build Varus, got her Ash Flash. Good flash. We're still in it. We're still in it. Back up. Great job. Great job. Enemy team doesn't know what to do. They've never been in the clutch. Who's he going for? He's gonna take my camps. I need a way to get rid of these bonus streets. These bonus streets are a lot of money for me. So if I can steal one camp, it would use both of them. Fortunately, you're gonna see that my jungle might be a bit empty. Nice, we got one. If my team dies, man. Unfortunately, like, we have no reason to be stepping out of base right now. I'm playing for the greedy, they don't get caught. I can go top for a second. Looking so scary. He is 3-item Cassante, so. We're going for a fight here. Permanent flash, she's dead. He ulted a ulting Rengar, so Rengar can actually just buffer his hop following. We just need to fight our tier 4s here. We have 4v2. Done these minions, just try and reduce that damage a little bit. We're running out of juice. Send him into the wall. Try and heal by item. Oh. Heal by item, ult in. Nah, GG, they got it, man. My bad early game kept us from getting it, so that was on me. First loss, there you go. The cool thing about losing is, like, there's a ton of pressure when you're 100% win rate. Now, it's whatever, we can chill. Yeah, I would say the main thing to do here is just, how you say, yeah, just be careful of those 3 camp early ganks. If you don't have a good grasp on those, or if your team misplays it, or whatever the case is for you, yeah, it can suck. As you can see, we caught up in jungle, we did more damage, and took more, but reality is, the situation that you're in is their Jhin is starting to crank. So 14-1 is where it stops. I think the matchmaking is like super crazy nowadays because I went 12-0 on my top lane account back when you could skip divisions, and I was Emerald 3, 100% win rate. Now I'm 14-0 and I'm Gold 1. So, yeah, Riot has definitely made smurfing feel like it's like a really big investment nowadays. So, there you go, 1. Yo, guys, watch. So I get to do the egoing you guys don't get to do. Okay. Oh, this guy's funny. And so what makes this funny is the fact that, like, this guy drops OPGG, hey man, can I jungle? And I drop mine. No, I'm gonna keep it. And that's like the funny part about it is that, you know, some people hit the hot streak on the fresh champ, but we don't. Oh, he knows me. That was supposed to be like, that's supposed to be a cool thing where someone's like, hey man, I'm on a win streak. Yeah, I'll be taking jungle. And then I'm like, yo, I'm on a win streak. I'll be keeping it. But all right. Yeah, he's the GOAT. Well, that was supposed to be fun. They ruined my fun. Whatever, man. It's all good. Focus up. To be fair, it seems like this person's enjoying a lot of Nefiri. Nefiri is really strong right now. This is Logan Jungle. He be smurfing all the time. True. True. Once every 2 weeks, actually. I'm known for it, actually. But yeah, I was taking the time in between queues. Because it seems like I'm getting bottom diamond games and emerald player games. As you can see, we lost last game. Spoilers. That was an Emerald 1 lobby. So we're getting around Diamond here. The problem I see with that is that, like, I'm going to be playing Master Tier games when I'm in Emerald. I'm going to be playing GM games when I'm in Diamond. And, like, geez, man. This challenge without skipping ranks is tough. Because, like, dude, it sets us up for, like, our Masters promos could be Challenger MMR. So, is this really even, like, I would say the first 2 videos were definitely low elo games. Where, the intention of this whole thing, of this whole video, right, is to show you guys what it's like to climb in low elo. And the first 2 videos is 6 hours of low elo, and maybe even the 7th hour of this one. But now we're starting to get to, like, what people call mid-elo, right? Emerald and Diamond. Which, like, these things, there's still so much to learn because I'm going to keep it honest, man. This isn't disrespect to my Diamond boys, but Diamond 4 and Gold are very similar. Very similar, okay? Plat and Emerald, very similar. They're all very similar. The difference is, like, how many things that you guys just don't intentionally grief, right? So the difference, like, I'm watching a gold player and a diamond player. Yeah, I can see the difference. But the reality is that, like, they're not that far apart. The best gold player is probably around the same skill as the worst diamond player. There's just so many variables to a league climb that it's tough for me to say that there's huge differences. There's really not. Like we talked about with the earning macro game in game 2. That's the point, is that, it's like people aren't that different. They're both, like, focusing in the wrong spot, and, one of them has better early game mechanics so that, like, what's a better way to put it is, if I'm a mid laner and I play an early game champion, okay? I can just kind of have an easier climb than a mid laner that has a late game scaling champion, because my team won't tilt as much. I'm winning early game. And so the point is that, maybe that player that's winning more early game, right, has a worse late game, right? And the idea is that everyone has these glaring problems, so everyone has a different problem. And what makes you get challengers when you reduce all of those problems and just be at, like, the thing that you're worst at, you're decent at, right? I don't know where this rant was going, but TLDR. Lower elos all feel the same, so you can benefit from seeing Diamond even if you're Gold, because these players aren't too far from you. And that's the point. Now, to the Diamond player that's like, I'm way better than Gold. You are. You are way better. Because people usually get locked around gold because that's like a big hump for players. But it's not that far away when, you know, when you're challenger looking at what they're actually doing wrong. Like, you might feel better going, you know, being diamond, and you might feel hurt that I'm saying that when you're a diamond 4, you're not that much better than gold 1. But reality is that on average, you know, really not. But again, I don't mean that in a hateful way. I mean that more in an uplifting way to the gold player. That you're not that far from diamond. And diamond has already beaten a hurdle that a lot of people won't be able to beat. So that's kind of like the good part about being them, is the fact that they've already climbed one of the hardest hurdles of the game. Gold is where most players get stuck. So, you know, there's a lot to it. It's supposed to be uplifting for both. It might not come off that way. It is what it is. I gotta focus up. We have Aatrox versus Tryndamere here. Tryndamere gets to do the spin on you level 1 and then spin on you level 2 crit you thing. He's been doing this stuff for 12 years plus. We're going to be pathing bot lane this game. Now, enemy team does have Soraka, Karma, and Jinx. So if they get to hyperscale late game, it's going to be a bit of a problem. One of the biggest problems in this game is if we aren't able to do damage. So not having a front line through Aatrox can be tough in this game, because if I get Soraka E'd and then Karma W'd, I might not be able to play that much. But if we can snowball early enough to get like anti-heal on our team, Serpent's Fang on our team, then their comp kind of falls apart. So yeah, we're living the dream. As we learned, we're not going to take as many 3-camp tops because we got to path bot. We need to make sure our bot lane's winning. A lot of pings on that ward there. Look, man, if y'all ain't got the ward or ain't got the sweeper, man, it's okay. Watch me cook this. You could gank mid here, but the odds of killing are low. And I'm actually going to hug this right wall to dodge the vision of this, depending on where it is. We're just going to go ahead and check this one out. Auto Q auto. So they used one word on try, they used one word on pixel, so we should be good here. Pantheon's obviously coming through, getting beelined by 4. That's okay. I can go topside. Don't think we can cook this. Probably do have to flash. Pantheon's on 28 farms, so we did in fact get that crab. With him pushing mid, I might have a timer on this crab. I actually shouldn't be allowed to do this. He should be playing for the crab, letting Karma do her thing. But because he did that, we actually get a crab. So cool. Nice. Now, I think in this game, I'm actually going to wait for triple longsword just because my mid and top are really far behind, so we're going to need a little bit of help in the damage department no matter where we go. So waiting a few seconds for that seems smart. Yeah, that's it. Tryndamere has a freeze here, and Aatrox isn't even playing for cooldowns. But Tryndamere does have Tiamat. That Tiamat purchase might be the end of him, because he can never hold a freeze with 2-kill advantage. Had he went components here, he could hold that freeze. He'd be chilling. So Aatrox can be pretty happy about this. I need to make sure I get my topside camps before Tryndamere comes to deny me them. That's not too bad. On that Karma mid gank, maybe I could have immediately flashed to keep my W working towards her, but I didn't. Man, it doesn't even feel like this guy is even playing. I didn't see him post up with WQs or anything. It seemed like he just let the loss happen there. My bot lane cooked something though. Not bad. Again, most important thing is to stay farming in a game like this, because this game is going long no matter what you want, because you're losing solo lanes. So this game's going to go really long. We're going to have to play for team fights, so stay very strong. Trying to accelerate the game that is being accelerated their side. Like, if you want to go gas for gas, that's cool. Or you can, take it slow. And then find them when they overstep. That's alright too. Enemy bot lane has a third ward in river, so we can assume that their lane bushes are actually practically unwarded. Now Soraka does have heal, so we're going to have to kill through that. Oh, we didn't get the W2 buffer. It's a bit much. But I do kill with bleed. Our Tristana recalling there is crazy work, bro. You could have gotten some money. But that's alright. No, I don't think I'm going to be pushing that. It's not worth my blue buff, unfortunately. Like, I see where it's coming from. Yes, that wave is, like, not that good for him. But when Jinx comes back, Soraka's desync. She's going to recall now, so she's probably closer to where Lulu is. So he can get that wave in like it's nothing. It's really not worth looking for topside right now. You'd rather Pantheon come to you, and then you play for the 1v1. Rather than you go to them here. So pull this into the bush. Maybe he'll step up. If you can ult the Trin, that could be sweet. Now it looks pretty good. Assumably, Pantheon's already gone, right? W towards the minions. Hopefully Aatrox doesn't take this kill. Is he AI? Or is he actually just giving that? What's going on with this guy? Maybe I'm just being wrong about it. Maybe he was legitimately trying to give the kill. That's smart. His wave state's good too, so he could be playing right. It is weird that he's not trying to take that kill. Admittedly, anyone in his position would be so eager to come back into the game that them giving a kill over would never happen. And that's what brings up the thought. But there's a world where he's actually playing it as competitive as he can. Now we do have to deal with Tryndamere split push for the rest of the game. He's about to get first turret, which will secure feats for them. It is what it is. My Auri can hit that ward for me. Nice, we got the ward in the camp, that's good. At the cost of my flash pre-dragon, but I'm not going to let the map get suffocated away from me ASAP. I'm going to start fighting for it now before it becomes a problem. Rage, no. We're still in a pretty fast Titanic. We can play the 3v3 bot, and I actually kind of like it. They're not even accelerating too hard outside of Tryndamere. So he's on Ravenous, I'm on Titanic, but he is up experience, and that's where life can get a little rough. Because once people get like 2 levels on you, that's like 1,000 gold. It feels so crazy to play against that. But you gotta do what you can do. Now I'm gonna prioritize hitting the wave over the Tryndamere here. Because, you know, if you just hit Trynd, he just spins away, heals, whatever. Surely going to E at some point. It's gonna ult. We're gonna try and do this. Put him into the wall. He might slide over. Come on, man. I've done this like it's nothing. I'm doing this like it's nothing. Not too bad. They're probably going here with 4. We can try and trade his topside for this. Not bad. Get his topside, so we go up a few camps. You see that he just flashed here. Let's see if Pantheon will step up here, though. There we go. Get a little shutdown action. Tryndamere should not have ult right now. He can actually walk to Lulu, get the heal. Nice. Cooking something. Trying my best. Aatrox really needs to focus. That play wasn't that crazy to just go walk towards your Lulu and go to the plant for heal. But he's definitely 1-5 and definitely given up a little bit, so I can understand why he's not trying very hard. This game is admittedly one of the more tilting ones to play against. Dude, Tryndamere can be so annoying to play against. When you're not winning versus him, oh my god, it feels so bad, bro. I 100% get it. It's not okay, but I get it. Boot stiff. Okay. Tryndamere's back top. He actually has ultimate this time. That part kind of sucks a little bit. Those two minions aren't going to get her another plate, so it's fine to go to your camps here. Especially when Tryndamere is about to start getting prio. Your Raptors get invaded. Look, man, you're getting pressured on top and bot side. You gotta grab what you can get. Gotta get what you can grab here. Nice, good. I can walk down here. I think Sloth Boy would definitely best, he would do good in a world that he didn't decide to type this game. Because, yeah, man. I don't think your jungler is given much of a play here. You can actually cook in a little bit. That's fine. Get that ward for me, boys. This doesn't look that bad, really. I can actually heal off my Krugs, and we can look for that same play. I don't hate that at all. They won't expect me to be so healthy here. I like this team fight a lot, because they really don't expect me to be here at all. I just buffered a Q into the minions while queuing for Karma. My life is so sucky sometimes. You're in the club, right? Kind of overcooking here, but it might be worth it. No, it's not ever worth it. You gotta try, bro. You gotta try. Look at your top side losing tier 2. Your mid laner's having a rough game. Your bot lane's having a rough game, man. Like, you gotta try, man. You gotta try. The idea was to go over this wall, and hopefully Pantheon wouldn't know that he was in range there. Maybe he flashes through, I get the buffered E, and then I kill him for free. W overkill the Jinx. That could have been a cook. But they knew their champs well enough, man. I wouldn't take it back. I wouldn't take it back for a second. To be fair, when I posted my OPGG, now I'm kind of overthinking it. Maybe me, like, posting my OPGG, maybe that made him, you know, feel okay with not being locked, right? He's like, oh, I have a good player on my team. Maybe, I'll just chill. And then he's against Tryndamere, which crit you 3 times level 1, and then life's unending despair. Yeah. I'm kind of overthinking that. I'm obviously overthinking it, but, you know, there's a world where that exists. Man, I'm playing this, guys. I don't know if you guys know who Logan Jungle is or what he does, but he doesn't walk backwards. I'll tell you that much. Where's the Soraka and Karma at? Great job. Soraka probably dies for free here. Just keep playing for the damage. Got the chomp that we wanted. Pray. Life sucks. Yeah, we're dead. Good try, good try, good try. I don't hate plays like that. I really don't. Man, you're not going to get out of this game. Wow. And you guys, FF. You guys could have been in the tuber. You guys could have been in the, what do you call it? I can't believe we won this game. It does suck that these are people that know of me. I'd rather people that know of me not act like that. But I can't control them, man. 2 losses straight. Would you call it loser's queue? I don't know what you'd call it, but if you're watching this video and that's you, please, guys, you can't act like this. You can't, like, think about it, dude. You guys, everyone on my team admittedly played pretty horribly. So to also FF, it's crazy, because, like, here's the thing, man. If you're gonna play horribly, it is good for you to get better in the pocket, man. Get good at playing these games, because if you're a really good late game player and your early game sucks, I promise you're gonna have a lot of games like this. You should probably focus, and focus up, learn how to play mid game, and then you can get out of situations like this. But the 4FF is crazy. But yeah, no, wow, even their team is tilted. That's even crazier. I will say, a lot of bigger content creators tell their audience, hey, never acknowledge the haters, right? And admittedly, there are some people that are preying on my downfall. And I will acknowledge them this time, where there's probably someone in the comments that are like, see, Logan, playing like you doesn't work. Playing like you doesn't work. Stay focused with losing topside. You won't carry that game. Sometimes I won't. Sometimes I will. Admittedly, the people that are saying that are, probably plat and under, right? That's probably pretty fair to say. Because once you hit round Emerald, you start understanding the game like you can't win them all. So, again, just to bring it up, that's an Emerald 2 lobby. So, for any people, gold, plat, gold, silver, bronze, iron, that think, you see Logan playing like you doesn't work, don't use this as confirmation bias, because you're not hitting these lobbies to have enemy team play as well as they did, right? You're playing lower elo lobbies where people are going to make more mistakes and you can get more fed. So I'm 5-2 and in this Emerald 2 lobby before my team FFs this game with losing everything. It would have been, you could be 10-2. So never give up on yourself, man, and lock it in. This game, my team asked for a Neferi ban, so I threw that for them, and now we're against the Hecarim. So we got a lot of work to do. As you can see, with Kennen versus Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser, if he ever gets in range of the Kennen, can do really good, but the problem is, if you're never there, Kennen perfectly spaces, you can't do anything. So it is what it is. Can't really help with top lane too much unless Mord's already playing like super well for it. Hecarim with Phase Rush can take you all around the map, and this is a pretty bad matchup. I would say like top 5, maybe even top 3 worst for Briar in the game. Main things to do is just look for plays with your team. So like as Hecarim steps up to your team, look to hit him with them rather than taking a bunch of 1v1s. You can make it work. Zed versus Xerath. Xerath gets prio, and when he gets engaged on, can try and buffer E behind himself. Wherever Zed ults you from, he'll be directly behind you, right? So here to there and so on. So Xerath can always hit EW and then Q and do tons of damage confirmed into this guy, but it's up to him to really pull it off. The room for error is on the Xerath here. So if the Xerath doesn't know how to pull that off, well, he's in for a beating, and if he does, he's living the dream. So that's how that works. And Sivir Yumi is like one of the craziest hyper carry kind of bot lanes you can get, but it is gated by being so incredibly hard to pilot. I mean, it is so incredibly hard to pilot. Sivir is like my top 3. I lose the most with this champ because I don't think a lot of people are good enough to play the champ. I can't lie to you. I'm going to sack my clear here and play for this. So my clear is a little bit behind. We get to actually get my team up in health, which is really good. Kind of worth. It does suck that enemy Hecarim decided to just flip my Raptors and on the same game that I went for that. He does get 1 camp. That's fine. We can make that work. I could actually get a little crazy here and go for a really weird path. I'm not too sold on this path very often, but when I am, I usually like it. I'll try and teach you guys this option that we got. Admittedly, I could just play a standard game here, but I'm going to try and improve myself as a jungler and make sure that this play is good. So the idea is that Hecarim took my Raptors, and then he actually goes for his topside clear down. So what happens if I do 3 camps, and then I meet him here in the bush? That's my planning here. One of the most important things is to get there on time. If you're not before him, then he's going to see you walk away and pull his bot lane. His bot lane is actually currently missing. You do have the benefit of, you know that Zed warded your Raptors here, so you know that Zed's ward couldn't be here. Now, if they're 80 carry and support, meet you here. Life sucks sometimes, so as you can see, life sucks sometimes. How did he know? Wow. Yeah, they definitely knew somehow. I don't know how they knew, but yeah, we just go down that camp for free, and that's it. That's what it is. And we're actually really far behind in the clear because of that. Looking for that play. That might have just been like just flat out blatant luck. Or maybe when their bot lane was down here, the ward would still be there, but the timing of that is really unfortunate. One thing that you have to accept when you play jungle is like, you've probably watched my stream and seen that I've had the top end experience in some of the games, and you've often seen that sometimes I have the bottom end experience. Again, make it work. Doesn't really matter how you feel about what happened. It's the fact that it did happen. This topside gank looks okay. Kennen can usually live from ganks like this, but you can find some damage on him that could be good. Seems like he might have known that I was in there. Oh, I didn't get the W2. My bot side trades 1 for 1, not too bad. Zed's missing. He could be roaming on me here, trying to kill me with Ignite. Right now, enemy team is just playing incredibly well against me. They have had eyes on my bot side, eyes on my Raptor invade, and eyes on my top gank. So I've been given 0 slack this game. Okay, but my team is getting some slack for free. Nice. Now it's assumable since Hecarim path top down that he's going to do it again, so you can assume that he's probably around here somewhere. I'm going to like greed my clear a little bit more this time rather than taking a good recall, just because I'm already behind. So if I can be more efficient on the clear this time, it can help get me back into the game. So that's assumable that he warded there. So if I were to look for an invade, I'd need to keep that in mind. Because, like, what else could he have been doing, right? You gotta ask yourself, like, what else could he have been doing when he did that? Maybe if he just pivoted down to see me on Raptors, whatever, first time. But that time, he just walked up, stood still, and then turned around. That's placing a ward. Okay, we finally got Tiamat money. Our next camp up is our Krugs. And, so yeah, we're just gonna walk there. You could just, like, re-walk bot here if you thought there was for sure a gank. I don't feel that way, so I'm going to walk away. The cool thing about Mord on your team is that if Mord ults someone and, like, lives, he probably does enough damage that you can kill him following. I'm pink worded in this time. So Kennen got stunned. I'm going to put him into the wall for that. Ooh, he missed. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Nice. So basically the idea is that when you play against Kennen, you know that he's going to find a stun on you no matter what, if he ults or if he has combo. So for that one, his E didn't hit us, so he didn't have a way to stun us. So he had to use ultimate to get the stun. Now, knowing that, I can use that against him by buffering a QE, you know, into that time. Because when he's stunned, he's going to assume that I'm also stunned and that he's fine. He probably doesn't have to worry too much about my spells. Joke's on him. That's actually a good situation for us. My boys. I am surprised that he's going for Ignite Xerath this game. Ignite Xerath, not the happiest moment, I would think. I'm pretty fine in this situation. He's going to invade my Raptors. Cannon's going to invade my Krugs, and life's going to be a little annoying at times, but... Again, sometimes you have to jungle getting 0 slack. And it is what it is, and it feels terrible, bro, I promise you. It sucks. It sucks. But sometimes you get an opening because of it, so... We got the fear onto Hecarim there. And would you look at that? If you're just open to the play going your way, and you're present for it, you can do just fine. So I'm actually going to take my recall now while Hecarim is dead. And we're actually on the map faster than him, so that's good. He's up 1 camp on me right now, which is basically the Raptors from earlier. So we're doing really well. And the coolest thing about this game is we've gotten 0 slack, right? Like, sure, we actually just got a roam from our mid laner, which was a sweet play. But we played 8 minutes getting zoned by their whole team together. So, sometimes playing jungle is this complex puzzle, and sometimes playing it as Briar makes it even more complex, because other people, if I'm playing Viego, someone catches me on an invade, I just invis walk away, right? If I get caught on an invade as Briar, good luck, you know? And this is what you got to do if you really want to be a jungler. You have to be able to accept games that go like this. And right, I'm challenger. These guys are maybe diamond, right? I don't get stat bonus because I'm challenger. I'm challenger because I make better decisions than these guys. So it's good for you guys to realize that, like, the only disadvantage that could be on to you is just how you feel about the game and the decisions that you make. So make the right decisions, learn them, and you'll be just fine. Their bot lane is, like, technically gankable, but if they immediately recall, I'm going to wish I had walked to my red here. So if they step up to the turret, I'm wrong. If they back up, then I'm right. So I'm right. Good. And that's it, right? It's just decisions. Briar's early game is like one of her most important parts of the game. So if you don't play a really good early game, you need to start working on it ASAP. If Zed were to ult this, I'd be right here, so I kind of like this. Random Janna here. Try and facilitate my team playing correctly on that. If Janna walks mid there, then we are good to get a bot push at least. Start pressuring her under turret. That timing does suck. Maybe I could cook it. I do have flash to flash onto them. Oh, Janna's still here. If you were to ult the cannon, Hecarim would likely block it. Then you'd have to fight Janna and Hecarim. Life would suck. So unfortunately, they're body blocking the play that we do want. I have 25 seconds still here. Again, Yumi's not really showing any signs of wanting to recall right now. Hop onto me and then play for these grubs. That's life. Man, enemy team isn't giving me a break, man. They just know every single play I'm gonna make, man. These guys they're on it. One of the best teams at invalidating enemy jungler that I've played against in a while. Now this effectively means that they're going to get grubs with 3. Oops, excuse me. Waste their time a little bit. You need to run. It is easy to get mad at your bot lane here because, you know, Janna's been top for 1:30 and Yumi hasn't shown anything. We don't have anything bot to show for it in 2v1. That is often people's strategy against Yumi lanes. It's to just roam no matter who you are, because likely Yumi players will not sync the recalls to roam too. It's not the worst idea. See how much you actually want to do this. Thanks, bro. Oh, just kidding. The fourth person fucked me up. I could have immediately flashed. Maybe I get out of there, but I was trying to greet it. Okay. Is that no ult, right? Yeah, that's pretty good. The Ignite on Xerath has to be the craziest pull of 2025. That is not helping him at all. At all. This is a solid shot, so I'm going to take it. It's a good shot, but, you know, it's a solid shot, not a good one, you know. I can try and catch this, though. If I hit Janna, then I would kill him with Titanic. Just try and kill him with Titanic here. Get that. This dragon will be mine. Ooh, we got our support roam. Like what I'm seeing. And as you can see, right, I'm like the punching bag of enemy team. I have to play through every champ, zero help make it work. But I'm trying to continue to say this to you guys because this is what needs to be going through your head. You need to continuously think positive thoughts when you're in this situation because the moment that you get emotional, you're going to play bad. You play bad all the time when you get too emotional like this. Best Mordekaiser player. Great job. Ooh, Janna's on his head, but Janna really doesn't have the ability to kill without Ignite, I don't think. Nice. Now Hecarim can. But even that's pretty tough. Oh, nice. That is Ghost? It is. So Ghost right there. Ping that. Alright, man. We gotta figure this out. Oh, I see. Wait for the camp at least, maybe? These guys will do anything to stop me. You will drop a bot turret. You will do anything for a Briar player to not smile at the end of this game. I see it, man. Good play. Good play. Oh, their top laner TP'd. My boys look pretty good here. Hop on, Yuumi. Hop on. Does he have a fresh red? He doesn't have a fresh red. My red's up. I just don't know where they're keeping vision. Now, to be fair, now thinking about it, it's likely that it's just one ward somewhere. Like, could be here or something. It could have been on my screen. I just wasn't seeing it. This guy might try me. I do have Xerath closer, though, so. Kind of wanted him to think that he could win that, because he can. I dodged your Q. Are you gonna ult this? I would love that. Snipe it. Good try. Ooh, I think I'm cooked there. Ooh. Oh, the Ignite diff, reducing his healing? No. Good try. I got ignited again? This is fun? Yeah, man. Yeah, your game is so unplayable. Oh, you're the victim here, bro. Yeah, man. Good try. Alright, so we have losing AD carry, losing mid, winning top right now. So I think its operation just goes straight to my top laner here. He doesn't want me near him, but I need to be. Because we're not getting anything playing around Xerath, Sivir, or Yuumi. We do get Smite upgrade here. Alright, we've swept our way in once again. We are living the dream. Do they just beeline walk straight at me and life is sad sometimes? Maybe. That red buff is not up, or it would have shown on the sweeper. Raptor's not up, so he's probably clearing bot to top. But if I were to go contest that alone, it is what it is. These wards are devious. I don't think he's one-shotting Kennen like that. We definitely don't want to pull 5. We don't really even want to dive this, because it's Kennen, right? You just get stunned and then sadness. I think one of the best lessons about this game is that, again, right, just because I'm, you know, smurfing and likely, you know, unless this guy's also smurfing from 800 LP, he's likely just, you know, a diamond jungler. It is fair to say that, like, the better team almost always wins. You know, like, sure, in super low elo, you can drop super 30 kill nukes perma. But, you know, once you hit a certain skill bracket, a better team will win. Alright, this guy's out of position, guys. We can definitely chunk this guy. We don't really want to tank the dragon, being the team that's behind here. Definitely not where we want to be. Hecarim just rifted. Shana chunked me for so much. If Mord can get an R, nice. Yeah, there's no saving this. But, so the point is that, like, at around Diamond, the better team almost always wins. It doesn't even matter if there's huge discrepancy in skill from one player to one player sometimes. It mostly just comes down to, like, you know, playing good. It's not crazy. Enemy team, as a team, has played better than our team. I don't know how people can't say stuff like that. Yeah, they played better. Should random R. If it hits school, if not, it's not. Good flash. It's Kennen TP. We can start looking to get some of these skills here. Kennen's still coming. We are in a rough spot. Try! Give me one more! Good try. But yeah, enemy team has played better, bro. Did you see how they played against enemy jungler? I can't just will in more stats, bro. We gotta play it better. It is what it is. So yeah, man, they do. Who doesn't deserve the win? Who on their team doesn't deserve the win? Now, I'm again on a Smurf again. I'm playing in Diamond, right? I Smurf on Master Players 24/7. So, you know, do we bring up the thought of losers queue? That's not one I subscribe to. I don't. The way I see games like this is like, with the pathing I took, was that the universe trying to give me a lesson? I try and learn from anything, right? So as I decided to path towards top lane here, was that so incredibly wrong? And had I been at my Raptors, could that have been a different situation? We're in the perma fight every time thing. So that's where my mind goes in times like this. Where it's like, maybe there was just something for me to learn here. Get Ken and R for free, that's good. Looks like they're getting that Otacon unless we get a random steal. You might try and one-shot me. I can try and play for it, though. Give me a juice. Ah, good try. That was a standard Zed thing. It was just, did we have the juice to heal me through it or not? I think he ignited, yeah. Ignite's the Briar killer in times like that. You can make low-health Briar plays, but Ignite kind of shuts them down, so you need to be wary of it. Which maybe that hit tab, you know, tracked it when the last time I got Ignited was, and then took a guess. But yeah, no. So yeah, I think this game is coming to a close, unfortunately. The last loss or rather the first loss, the 30-minute one, that one was playable because we had answers to their comp and they had a bad comp. They have an insane comp and we have no answer to their comp from behind. From ahead, we can play really well, but we need to play a better early game, move our players around a little better, and make something happen. But it does go to show the roam against Yuumi strat. If you're a support player, just roam against Yuumi. These players will never walk. So there's huge benefit to that. And maybe that's more reason for me to not path away from the Yuumi lane. Because, like, if you have a Yuumi lane, I guess you have to have them winning or you just lose the game. You know? So now to reinforce the idea of, like, maybe my pathing was the problem this game. Had I not gone bot, I played for my Raptors, zoned the Hecarim off with Xerath, did top down clear to my Sivir. Maybe there was a win in this game. 'Cause I'm not going to say enemy team, like, was perfect this game. They weren't. They played better than us. Admittedly, our team played pretty bad. So yeah, maybe, you know, hop on, brother. Good try. He had one chance to hop on. Once it didn't. You're flashing there. You are crazy, bro. Yeah. So maybe I actually could have played better by pathing bot here. So yeah, the point is that, you know, you can learn something anywhere, man. Even me playing in these Emerald Diamond games, there's still something to learn. It's like pathing and stuff like that. I mean, that applies almost everywhere. I will say, the Ignite Xerath is not panning out how we wanted it to. So if you're ever against Zed, one of the coolest things you can do if you play lane is actually just take Exhaust. If you take Exhaust against Zed, shut down the champ. One button, shut down the champ every 4 minutes. It's OP. Or at worst, TP. After you die, come back, catch your wave. No big deal. Barrier. All really good options here. I like how this Hecarim plays. He shows a lot of promise for, like, a mid-rank player. Because he's trying to space. As you can see, he's, you know, he can't hit me with every Q. Which, that's, like, the difference between a good and great Hecarim player. Is who can hit more Qs. But I gotta give it to him, he's at least trying. Oh, I didn't get the flash. Oh, no! Good try. Alright, if I flashed, I guess our ulti was there, but... I mean, we gotta take some risks, man. Look at that shutdown gold. That was 550. Good try. Cream Pied by Anna. Uto-filled. Heck, XD. Good try, little bro. You're upset, brother. It's okay. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, I think this game was very playable for jungle. As full enemy team fully rotates to everything, I don't think I had much of a chance this game. That could be my fault somehow in some certain universe that probably doesn't exist in any reality, but could be. Thank you, bro. But you never know. I mean, comebacks don't just happen, man. They spawn from you keeping trying, so send it. Keep getting money, you never know. At worst, every game that you're losing, someone could DC. Their team still might be able to win from that situation, but you never know. Never know if you're not present. Keep getting whatever camps you can get and losing games, and just wait for the play to come to you. So by, like, don't overforce, I mean, like, don't go try and fight a Kennen right now to look for a huge play. Let them mess up. Let them try and dive a turret. Those are the most successful losing game plays that work. They're looking for my bot side. Luckily, I already took it. So he's actually wasting time. But yellow trinket's not that bad if you already have three sweepers, actually. That's the facade of someone that thinks they know things, and a lot of you guys in lower elos fall prey to these people like that come up with like, oh, this is now a new metric for showing you how bad you are. It's like, dude, what does yellow trinket got to do with it, right? But that's his understanding of it, and again, he's a Xerath mid player that takes Ignite into Zed. So I can use that as like reinforcement to like, hey, this guy probably doesn't understand too much about the game. And because of that, I probably shouldn't take his opinion. Augurin keeps, you know, Stealth Ward for a lot of his game. So is Augurin, you know, a noob too? I mean, I guess maybe to Snuko, right? This guy, he seems like he's cracked. Enemy Janna's rubbing it in. He should have went there. But, good try. GG. Oh yeah, what did I say? So I think we're gonna deny that. Bam. Got a Discord DM, man. I had to answer that. Dude, we're losing LP left and right. Is that 3 losses straight? This game is just filled with shitters who buy accounts. It's weird. True. Actually true. He's got me there. If that's at me, man, he's on my head. GG. Next game. Okay, I took a 15-minute break. Now, one thing I would like to talk about really quick is the fact that, like, when I said it on second and third game, hey, I waited 20 minutes for these games. I would like to say that there's something quantifiable in the way that, you know, when you see that the queues are taking long, you're likely going to get, you know, more autofills and less good game quality because it's going to pull ranks from further, right? So if there's a ton of people playing in Emerald, then you'll get Emerald lobbies, right? And when there's not a lot of people playing Emerald, they're going to pull Diamond and they're going to pull Plat up, right? And then the lobbies are going to get worse. So when you see queues are going to take long, I often say, man, don't play that day. Take a break. Play your 2, get out. There's something there. For the people that are truly trying to climb, I'm really big on, you know, I want competitive games. I want the teams to be close. I want games to be as close as possible. Now, the point is that I didn't, right? You guys need this content. So I'm going to see it through. But likely, if that was on my main account, I wouldn't be queuing up right now. I would probably have dodged these 3 losses because I would have not been playing. I would be on Monster Hunter right now or something. But all in all, you got to see it through because there is some benefit to playing the bad games because you get to kind of, like, if the games are bad, the worst team could be enemy team and you could be snowball climbing. 2, even having some bad games like this, I still learn things, right? I learned not to path to Cassante Rengar lane. This game I didn't learn that much. I don't even think I really learned anything. But this game, I often learned that I need to path more to Yuumi lanes because they're going to be useless if not. So I still learned 2 things, and that made me better as a player. So either you can play these games because you get, you know, worse games, but it allows you to still learn something because, you know, your team might be the one in the worst scenario, so you get to learn more about playing defensively. And then 2, you know, you get to still be winning. So you're either winning or learning, so there is no loss. But like I said, man, we got rid of the, as you say, the 100% win rate, so there's no pressure. Had I played better this game, though, this game was like a fine game. I messed this game up for myself and didn't have a team to catch me. So maybe there's another world, too, where maybe if I won this game, the matchmaking, my MMR would have been higher and the matchmaking would have been different to where, like, these games never even happened. And then I'm on an even bigger win streak. So no matter how you look at it, you either win or learn, or in a different universe, you win this game because you don't make that mistake, and then bam, Well, would you look at that? Well, would you look at that? Now you're on an even bigger win streak. So, win or learn or win streak. And it's like, there's no bad option in life, man. The only bad option is the one that you let be bad. But again, we got that dodge, and now we're going into another long queue, so see you in the next scene. Well, it's time to try our best. We have to play into Aatrox, Cho'Gath, Braum, Kai'Sa, Viego. Just like the first game of this video, sometimes enemy team cooks a anti-Briar comp. It is what it is. The cool thing about this is Bork gets a lot of value if you find the ability to get it. So if I get super fed before buying like Tiamat or Tunneler or something, I can often just go straight Bork into double Ruby Crystal and try and live. You do need to get very fed to get tanky in this game, because if you're not tanky enough and you get Braum stunned into Cho'Gath QW, then life can suck, and then Viego, W follows. We do have Taric. Taric can be sweet against melees. Taric can pump some healing, so overall, we're looking good. We'll make it work. We do have the stronger lane, bot lane. So like here's how it works. Top lane is range versus melee, where if range space is perfectly plays good, Aatrox shouldn't really have a chance. But if Aatrox starts sinking Qs and Ws, there's Nara's in for it. Jungle, Viego playing defensively, I can never really kill him unless I hit R. But if he oversteps, he's insta-dead. Range versus melee mid, again, same thing. She spaces really well. She's in a good spot. He's in a bad spot. And bot side, we have the longer range here, so we have winning here. And this kind of cancel out. So overall, this might be a green smite game. Again, like, just look at how this team fight plays out. All right, grab the green smite. It might not even make a difference. But, you never know till you know. So let's make it work. 3 loss streak, bring it home. And yeah, we're at 11. No way they get that. Kind of sick with it. Nice. Alright, so what we got. So we're definitely pathing bot here. Again, our bot lane's strong. Do we want to Raptor start it? Maybe not. I would say maybe not, because if we do Raptor start, we gank bot. If we full clear the bot, then get the crab gank bot, our Raptors spawn, and they're actually in jeopardy of Viego. If he clears bot to top, he can actually invade our Raptors if we take a bot gank. So Raptor starts better when you know that you're not going to gank bot. So because I think I might gank bot level 4, I'm actually going to do red start. This Braum just said, hey guys, I haven't played since Wednesday. So, yeah, found the weak link, huh? Patch hit on Wednesday. Today is Friday, my boy. You just outed yourself. To any person that's truly competitive, you're caught. Two, 3, let these spawn. W2, auto. Good job. Range versus melee looking alright. Man, it's been a while since I've done a red start. Yeah, I mean, we're just watching our lanes, doing standard stuff here. Do the fastest wolf clear. Q, auto, E, auto, W. Three autos, send your E auto, W auto, Q. Oh, I missed one. That's okay. This takes 4 autos now, so 2, might 3. You can actually greed, not going for the 4th because Jungle Pet will hit both. Not too bad. Check your in-game timer, so it's 3:15, so I know that I have a little bit of time before the crab spawns. We see Viego's finishes full clear, so we're actually going to meet him here. And again, always want to punish Viego, right? So the idea is let him mess up first, right? So slide into this bush, catch him lacking here. We are going to do the thing. Kill him first. Viego's always play for the reset. Use that against him because if he cannot kill Tarek and take over his soul, well, what's his plan? And then this, if he flashes, we flash, followed up, auto, W2, auto again. It's nothing. And that's what I tell you guys to do against every Viego. Let him go in first, then punish him. His game plan is so standard where he's trying to really hard force get a reset. So with that in mind, you can punish him for going too hard for that reset by letting him go in first, you know, trading out the damage, right? All those things can work towards your goal because then he's going to overextend for the reset for the big play. You use that, E him into the wall. Now you're lit. And it's all because I didn't just go first, right? He used his E, wasted a spell. I'm like, okay, it's lit. That's it. My boy. Aatrox did fully run away. Our Nard just got solo dove. That is not where you want to be. Especially with TP. If you find yourself too low, just take the recall and then TP back. But as you can see, it wouldn't be a Logan jungle game without a little bit of back and forth. Ain't nothing to it. Viego's third camp is spawning, which would be my wolves. So we know that he did. We can reinforce the fact that we know that he pathed down. Did he go for top crab? Who knows? I can actually throw an auto here just to check top crab timer. So he actually did go to top crab, so he's actually going to be walking here a little bit later. He did crab, gromp, wolves, so he's a little late here. So that actually means that I get first spot gank, which is sweet. So I'm up the timer and the movement. So this is where we want to be. This looks good. I just finished third camp. He's on third camp. So this is actually a time where they solo killed 2v2. Or they 2v2 killed. So we can actually just go hit dragon here with our prio. And yeah, so slam this killed so you don't waste more of your bot lane's time. He skipped Krugs, went mid gank. There's nothing here, honey. Unless he allows you to kill him, there's nothing there. All good. It's all good. I mean, yeah, that was illegal, but it's no big deal. He overthought how to outplay the gank. That's okay. We get that. Viego might play for these. We're down in mid lane. Our mid lane has no TP, so I'm going to take this pretty sure. Now LeBlanc has the roam timer with our support, so I'm loving this play. I don't have E, so I need to be a little careful. W forward, because we know where they're at. Okay. Buffer my stun through his stun, so I'm always doing something. This guy has no chance to kill, I don't think. Well, no chance to kill with that first spell. He can kill after, sure, but we can trade that for sure. Yep, he doesn't know what... He doesn't know... Alright, first of all, that chain was crazy. Our Nar's having a terrible game and our LeBlanc's having a terrible game. And to be fair, give credit where it's due, that Shogat destroyed my support. He hit a fog Q into flash R or whatever he did, that was sweet. Now Viego went for this invade, we would surely kill him. So W as if he's there, just in case, to start getting that. Because if you sideways W down, then he might, you know, buy too much space. So, not too bad. Say something positive, never let anything negative be in the chat. Oh, good focus. Losing solo lane seems like the story of this one. This looks pretty good, though. I might be able to cook this one. Oh, yeah, thank you. Thank you for the ping, brother. I'm looking now. No Q on this guy. He might buffer W into mine. That's fine. He has no Q to follow up. Make sure we get that. She actually played it for him to get the kill. Luckily, she knew exactly how much damage it would do. I have better 1v1 stats here, so I can just play on my cooldowns. He has no invis, so I can actually contest him on next camp too. His support's coming though. Kind of liking it. Their mid's actually first. Oh my god, I didn't expect him to let that happen. Get away from him! Oh, line that up, juke that, kill that. Red buff slow this guy. I could ult it if I felt the need to. If there's a blast cone, I might ult it. Just to make sure. Take the recall immediately because you have what you need. You have your Bork and you have your ruby crystals. Actually, Phage is pretty good, so, you know, this is 150 health. Phage actually gives you 200, which, you know, the idea is do you want 300 health or do you want 200 health, movement speed, and AD, and Phage is really good. Really good 1v1 stats. So this is good. Again, we are playing for the Dragons this game. Diego actually doubled down on his clear. He should be topside. His topside should be spawning around the same time as mine. So him being bot here is actually really bad for him. Because he just went bot for one camp. Like me going bot, I have 3 camps, so it makes sense and nothing else to do. But his is do 1 camp and then start running around. That's not where you want to be. I want to be him in this sitch. That might see me. Life sucks. That's okay. Diego's coming. I know that for a fact. I don't even have ult to save them here. This is what happens when you play top and support and you just go for a gank because you can, rather than because the numbers were correct. I'll be taking that. Go mid bot. Oh. He's getting ganked, but I think he lives it. I can start stepping up to this one. I could play my Krugs for level 9, but I'm already up so much in jungle, I can actually sneak level 9 through this mid. And now I'm practically just as strong as I would be. Boombox, you have not played since Wednesday. Just remember that, brother. Thank you, my friend. I almost missed that. Great job. We could play for the dive here. It's not that bad. I'll hover it just in case Viego's not on grubs. This actually might give me turret aggro if Tark isn't able to get the stun ASAP. But that's quite okay. Kogath and Viego are there. So I hovered to see if his Krugs were up just yet. I would have taken them pre this dragon, but not that bad. They don't have like a huge split pusher. So dragons are pretty good for our comp. We have a team fighting comp with Gnar and Tark. Now if they take bot turret, then swapping is good. Really good job. That wins us the feats, which is good. Their Braum is here. Ooh, get cooked. Great job. I'm okay with waiting for this red buff. It's not too much of a time sink. And if a random fight pops off, I can walk to it, get Black Cleaver at 13 minutes. And if nothing happens, that's fine. I just take the regular recall and chill. As you can see, a fight is popping. They got 4 mids, so we're down a player. That's their mid lane and jungle there. Just support death, no big deal. I'll play for this. I like to sit here, because this is a really good vision clip. So have him step up. And we're good. I can actually just continue to play on my camps respawning just to get my 1900. Without a neutral objective on the map, there's really no reason to like recall. Unless you know you're going to fight. Like, which we technically do know we're going to fight, but you know. Right now we just have the good timer because Viego's not here. Send a W towards the minions and that'll get you to the Braum. Great job. Ooh, Gnar ult. I'm flying under. fine to flash there. You might have got turret long shot and then given 750 over to their AD carry, and that's not worth. So flash or 750 to their AD carry, I'm gonna flash. No big deal. Viego's actually dead for 10. His red buff spawned, so I'm gonna greed a invade here. If Cho'Gath blocks me, I will likely die. But if he doesn't, I go up a red buff, which is pretty sweet. Nice, and they actually didn't. Huge. So we're at 850 for our monies. That is not that good. Likely staying would be better here, but so AD. We're going this for sure. And then we'll probably go Sterix third for the tenacity. This is like the no brain build video that I did. Let the items do the work, brother. Enemy Viego's on 1 item, we're on 2, so we win any 1v1. We just need to get tanky enough that if we get Cho'Gath QW'd into Viego stun while getting hit by Braum passive, Kai'Sa, and Aatrox all at once, we need to be able to live long enough to hit E. Got it? That's your job. Everyone else's job is a lot easier. Thank you for the help. They see me on that ward pivoting bot, so they could look, which they are, but luckily, not that big of a look. We did get 3 wards. We got 1 here, 2 there, so that's a lot of resource. I'm a bit too low to just look for a fight, so let me heal up really quick, and I'll be good. We did get our green smite shield back, so that's good. Now we just need to go health. So once we're full health, now we're maxed out. Now we can step up again. That's the cool thing about Briar is that, like, you go to one camp, you can pretty much heal full. That'll give you a lot of opportunities to, like, look for a fight, do some damage to them, and then look for a fight again after you heal. Because not everyone can match your amount of healing. Their team is sending it at me, so I'm going to head on out of there. Well, they are chasing me down. We can catch them on the counter chase here. Oh, they're playing for Rift. We would want to play for Dragon, but we're at a point in the game where we shouldn't give anything. Excuse me. AD carry alone? I like what I'm seeing here. So we can actually just take her out of the fight, and then we can actually just get back into it. Waiting for my E, just finding my moment here. See a Viego, look to kill him. Put him into the wall, pray that you can get a kill. Dang. That fight didn't go good. It's mostly just because Viego gets resets. Maybe if my ult hit. But when he ulted to the Gnar, even if our ult hit, I don't think we would have killed him. Me zoning Kai'Sa seems wrong now. It is an objectively good play for Briar to zone their AD carry and then ult back into the fight to force the number disadvantage. But if your team plays it too fast that they're able to burst you out, or burst out your top laner, go Viego resets, then obviously that play is not going to pan out as well as you want it to. But now we know, don't play for objectively good combos. Or objectively good plays that are zoning someone out and then playing for numbers advantage, because my team is playing fights too fast. They don't understand how to navigate this comp. So I need to adjust my playstyle right there. Tell them to focus Viego if they're able to, then that's good. And don't play for well thought out good plays. Just play for... you know, when you get around Emerald Diamond, people are just going to do the bonk head strat. Yeah, let's go there, brother. Got me? Let's get off the Krugs, brother. If you're a laner player watching this game, never take camps when you're the weak end of the team, because you're just making it worse for everyone. gonna try and buffer E here. My E didn't buffer, man. I hate that. Okay, we need to refocus here. Okay, we can win. Trust. We refocus. Let's win. So what happened there is if you buffer your E too early into a CC, it won't buffer out of it. At least is my understanding of it. It could be something else, but the way that I get that situation to work in my favor is the fact that as you see you get CC'd, wait a little bit further into the duration, then try and buffer your E. Because oftentimes, like right there, that looked like a terrible death because I'm not buffering E in time, and it's because, well, the input, yeah, I'm holding E, but unfortunately, it's not reading me. Okay, so we got a good fight here. He's doing the take me away to a better place angle. So we found our focus again. That's good. My sport's stepping up to both their solo lanes. I think you might have bitten off more than you can chew, brother. This guy's caught in river, so we should be able to just kill this guy. If we look, we have our whole team here. Target stun equals GG's. I don't want to step up too far. If you step up too far, then Viego gets a reset. Like that. So you don't want to do that. Hop about the bed. Swag is on. He looks for Q2. Put him into the wall with Pass. Way to run away. You can actually aggro to your Raptors here, but Aatrox is too close. You need to try and heal up. Try and dodge his damage a little bit. Good try. We can win. Focus. Viego getting free resets. Don't overforce. It can, like, oh man, if I believed that my team would be receptive to good communication, I would tell them, like, you know, just take good confirmed damage and then turn that into objectives, and that'll force him out of it. Because Viego can't start fights and finish them. He can only do one. So where we went right is getting Cho'Gath low right here. Where we went wrong is when Tark overforces that, dies, gives him the reset, now we can't play the team fight. Had we just taken the damage on Viego, or on Cho'Gath there, and then fought Otacon, just immediately started it, Viego can't step up in that situation, because if he gets tagged by a stun, that brother's cooked. But again, that's why Viego can likely tilt a lot of lower ranked players, because a lot of your teammates will overforce, and they don't really understand what happens as a byproduct of their actions. And yeah, League can be annoying sometimes, but again, as long as you're learning, playing right, and doing the right thing, it'll pay off in the end, so don't worry too much about it, man. Just do what you can do. Don't worry too much about it. Alright, so they did just step up 5 mid, so we have a good flank angle here. So if we could take that into their melees, that would be really good. This team fight looks amazing for us if we can live. Fortunately, they found our 80 carry there. Blanc needs to look at him. We can get one. Nice. Now this play doesn't look as bad. This is just 4v3. We hard win this. I need to stay away from the minions so they don't see me. And then I have a huge flank angle when we can step up. So we hard win this. Dark wants to wait. They cannot end here. Send it through. They think I'm ulting from in front, but I'm not. Buffering E is not too bad in this situation, probably. Luckily, my E buffer messed up again, and it didn't actually buffer. So, nice. See, it can work in your favor sometimes. How cool is that? Tap E for the slow, get the stun. Buffer W2 just in case there was some damage to be found there. This guy surely dies. We're gonna go straight to both. Nice. And them taking that mid inhib is good for us, because they can't even force Baron here. So there we go. We've gotten our key back into this game. Now we need to do something with it. We need to find the door. Do it. Don't let your team force you off the wrong play. If you know it's the right play, man, do it. If you've been in this situation before, then you should know this is the right play. So who is that? Caitlyn, you learned something. You're welcome. Free. For the free, my boy. For the free. Gardening. Great job. Good job. Always end a good play with a good job. Check the anti-heal. So he bought anti-heal second after first item, right? It's done 100 damage, so trust me, never overestimate what anti-heal's doing. Get away. You're struggling, bro. My boy is struggling. Focus, my boy. That's good damage. We out. That's fine. Oh, enemy AD carry stepped up. We can try and cook. Get him away. We still want to leave, though. I'm fine. Bait what you can bait. Guys, where are our next turrets go? Be honest. I think this is Sundered Sky angle. Send that, get the stun again. They're stepping up. These Nexus turrets respawn, and I'm going to take the free run here. Got me? I don't know if you guys had that. My E buffered correctly this time, by the way. Go for Braum, because your team can likely kill that Aatrox. We really can't mess this up, guys. The enemy team, they're doing what we are doing. They're just over-forcing so hard. They think they can step up into the base? No, sir. Nexus turrets respawning, inhib spawning, so we're back to where we were, except you guys baited yourselves. So it's lit. It really doesn't matter. Nice. Even better. Another free kill. Life is good. You see why having good mental's so chill. My mental's so good I didn't even notice my tier 4s died. It's just too easy, man. I like Sundered Sky here because, again, I'm going to get hit with a ton of spells the moment I fly in, and I want to try and heal up from that situation. He's likely close to an item, so I'll allow this. I should blast that mid wave if I was bitter, but I'm not. Run! 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 This guy really wants to lose, man. You need to chillax, brother. You're really trying to throw this game, man. You got a free game in your hands. You better chill out. Unfortunately, I have no way to get Sundered Sky unless I step up on bot wave. Shoot. Trust, wait me. My caps might be stressing my team out, but they need to be stressed because they are not focused. Great job. Slam through mid. He looks like he's cooking. He likely dies in the 1v1 just because of the items, but not looking bad at all. Nice. Let Caitlyn and that cannon minion cook it up. We're living the dream. Counter inhib. Yeah, we should get inhib here. take everything from their bot side jungle. You can see my team is on the wrong side of the map here.
The goat of Briar. I've never seen anything like this before.
I need to hurry up and get out of here ASAP because if I get caught, this looks really bad. Ooh, their whole team went up there, and this is a solo Viego. I don't think you actually want this 1v1 as much as you might think. Funny guy. Their whole team is stepping up. We'll see. We'll see who wins it. You guys or me. Jogath can flash this. Hop over here. Go right to the dragon. Smite W2. Banging. We can look for any fight. We want to take any fight because we're 5v4. The jungler is dead. Hop here. W here. Find someone. Ah, you guys are close. Likely everything's worded here, so don't look for too crazy of an angle because they might prep one on you. This guy trolled. He is dead. Bit too much of a chungus to dodge that one, huh? Good. We don't have Baron, but we can just zone them by walking at them aggressively through their base. If you walk through their base, they get a little bit more scared. If you come through the lane, then they're not as scared, of course. Oh my god, you got tapped. Get out of here, get in the wall. Objectives win games, so after you hit that E, back to the game plan. Hit that objective, so your minions can step up, take these turrets for you. And look at that. Oh! You didn't see that coming, did you, brother? Now this game, that was almost a throw, and we are at Nexus. Slowly just looks good. And it mostly can be attributed to when I played the Vision at the bot side of my base, I hit that ult on the Kai'Sa and won that team fight. Didn't play perfect this game. It was a tough champ game, right? And some of us had a rough game, but win and lose some. This video gets a happy ending, right? Look, I gave honors. Nice. My god. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Most damage by far. Most damage taken almost. He actually beat me because I killed him that last time. Thank you guys for the honor. Come on, Greg Yace, Patrick. So, my Tarek doesn't think I played well enough. Sorry, brother. I'll focus up. I'll focus up, man. There you go. Hopefully you enjoyed episode 3. This game has our first upset. I'm going to be honest, like, you know, if it wasn't me in these games, and I saw what would happen, trust me, I would give you guys the same like benefit of the doubt, right? These games were tough, and even if you guys were in my shoes here, I don't expect you guys to cook it. Do I think someone in my shoes here could have cooked it? Yeah, if they didn't make the mistakes that I did, sure. When I packed top lane here, right? That was on me. A better player wouldn't have done that. So I still got to learn too. This game, 3 camp top 2 Cassante, right? You know, those are the only things. These games could be 20-0 if I made better decisions. So sometimes your whole game plan can have left you out to stray, or thrown you out to stray, you know, just from your pathing. So you got to think about these things. You got to learn better pathing. I hope you do enjoy. We did miss the last upload for this, which is like every other Sunday, because we did the Brox collab, and I would do it again. So you guys have a good one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you for episode 4.